Live from Harbor Station, it's the Vector Spaceman Show. Now here's your host, Vector Spaceman.
Hey yo, hello Space Cadets, how's everybody tonight? It's your old pal Vector Spaceman, we're back at it again, man. And guess what, we're coming to you live once more, straight from right here at Harbor Station. That's right, check it out, y'all. Broadcasting on all frequencies to our beautiful planet Earth. Now whether you're watching us live, maybe you're catching us after the show, don't you know? We're so pleased as punch to have you on board tonight, you guys. Thanks for helping us make outer space the place to be. On tonight, Tuesday, September 24th, 2024. Hitch a ride because we're gonna keep on trucking tonight. Welcome back to the program, Space Cadets. And if you're just tuning in for the first time tonight, then welcome aboard. It's the Vector Spaceman Show with me, your host, Vector Spaceman, certified, qualified, all of that, your chauffeur for the evening. Don't forget to rate your driver 5 stars as we long haul our way across the depths of space in another installment of Star Trucker. We're picking up right where we left off last week. We're in some serious debt, you guys. Our truck's in rough shape, and I'm looking forward to seeing what other unexpected hazards and mishaps and misfortunes and rigmarole that we can find ourselves in tonight. In addition, this will be one of our last streams before the long break as we work on the upcoming Halloween special. So if you want to keep up to date with us while we're not streaming, you guys, if you want to keep up to date with all of Spaceman's happenings while we're not here on Twitch, then be sure to give us a follow over on Twitter, YouTube, and if you're not already, then right here as well. You know that helps. You know we appreciate it. All right, you guys. We did so good last week, cadets. We really did. We really did. I don't know if you guys saw it, if you guys caught it, caught the VOD perhaps. Let me fill you in. We crashed the truck. We lost gravity controls. We had our engines cut out right as we were pulling into like a way station, right at the perfect timing, just drift into oncoming traffic. We passed out from oxygen loss when our air filters got too full of carbon. We racked up some considerable debt with the space bank. And now, we're finally getting close to digging ourselves out of that hole, getting back to square one, getting back to net positive funds, as it were. We love that. We love incredibly... I can't even call it frustrating because it's just so charming at the same time. Like when we step out of the truck to fix something on the hull, but we forget to slow down, so the truck just keeps going and we have to feverishly chase after it with our limited jetpack fuel. Like that's incredible gamesmanship right there. What a time. What a time to be alive. What a time to be playing Star Trucker. So we might have to run some quick and easy hauls tonight to help shore up our funds. There's a lot of supplies that we're going to need for the truck. We're going to need more batteries. We're going to need more filters. We're going to need more fuel. We're going to need more upgrades. It's a tough life being a Star Trucker, you guys. Who knew? We stand a misfortunate misadventurer. Yes. And we're that misadventurer. Oh, it's going to be great tonight. I know there's going to be something else, some other shenanigans that we get up to. We're kind of finally getting used to like backing the truck into places, so that's good. That's promising, I guess. But we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. And thanks for being here with us, you guys. Nep, I hope you're doing well tonight. Heart transplants, I hope you're doing well tonight. I hope everybody who's tuning in the wings, chit-chatting or otherwise, that you're having a great start to your week and a fine Tuesday afternoon or evening or morning, wherever it might be. Now, aside from trucking, you guys, we have been hard at work on the next animated Spaceman and Friends special. That's right, the next Halloween special, our third Halloween special, in fact, which is set to release around Halloween times this year, obviously. I'm shooting for like that first weekend of November, like November 2nd, that Saturday. I'm thinking that's when I'd like to release it. We'll do a special stream for it when it comes out, so we all get to watch it together. It'll be fun. And it may turn out to be our longest special yet, with plenty of jokes and japes and some new faces even, as we continue to expand the cast. And speaking of which, we'll also be putting out the call within the next week or so for some background extras. So if you've got a digital persona that you'd like to see to be part of a Spaceman special in the background, just hanging around, that sort of thing, VTuber or otherwise, then stay tuned for that over on the Twitter page, because that tends to be where we post little announcements like that. I'm doing spectacular today, got a new job, we love to hear it. Heart transplants, that's worth a cheer. Big cheer for heart transplants with the big new job. Well done. Super duper. We love to hear it. Is it anything particular? In terms of like, oh, it's a job doing this or that you feel comfortable sharing? If not, no worries. We're just interested, that's all. We love it when people succeed. Upward mobility, we're all about that here. Now, as I mentioned before, the specials, they necessitate a prolonged period of hard work and focus to complete on time, which is why we're going to be seeing fewer and fewer streams leading up to the big day. So this week, maybe next week, might be our last stream for like that month period leading up to the big stream special. So we're gonna have to make the most of our time together tonight, you guys. We've still got time tonight. Entry level financier. Finance. Very fine, ants. Get those big dollars, those big space dollars. We love to hear it. All right, you guys. We're going to chill tonight. We're gonna chit-chat. We're gonna backseat drive. We're gonna do all of that as we settle in for the long haul. Let me find... Oh, you know what I should do? Here's what I should do. I should put on my truckin' hat. There we go, because it's so thematic and it's so appropriate. And I guess I might as well get my gaming hands on as well. There we go. Because we're about to head over to the big screen, you guys. It's time for some more Star Trucker. Here we go. Boom! There we are. And audio, please. Here we are, and there's our truck. There's the orange... Oh, look how busted up it is. That's pretty cool, though. It shows you... You can tell that's ours because it's got the blue stripe going there. And, of course, it's all scratched. Can we change the hood ornament as well, I wonder? I know we've been to the paint shop. I guess we gotta go somewhere else to do, like, physical upgrades with the truck. We'll maybe check that out tonight as well. Yes, you can, you guys! It's Pomato Master! It's our friend Pom! Setun Pom, you guys! How are you doing tonight, Pom? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fine start to your Tuesday. A fine start to your week. You guys, Pom was the one who got me invested in trying out some Star Truckin'. Because I saw her pick the game up. I was one of the people who's like hesitant about getting this game because the reviews were like kind of middling. Like you look at this and you see a truck in space and you're like, okay, absolutely I want to play that. But then people are like, kind of mid, kind of blah, 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 blah. But yeah, you're right, it's literally Vector Core. But then I saw Pom play it, you guys. I saw Pom play this title for one night like last week before we picked it up. She was crashing into this and that. But I got to see like all the cockpit setup, all the stuff you have to manage, all the dials, all the things like that. I was sold immediately. It's super immersive. We know this, we love this. And we're gonna get into this, you guys. We're gonna prove to ourselves and to the world that we can drive a space truck, maybe slightly, kinda, a little better than Pom. We're about to put that reputation to the test. You know, we were talking some serious game last week, and where did that get us? That got us like 5,000 space dollars in debt. So, you know, we gotta crawl our ways out of that hole. I think we're still like a few hundred owing to the space bank. So we'll run a few jobs here and there, maybe make some upgrades, maybe fix up the hull, because I'm pretty sure, you know, we're all dented and scratched to heck. We're gonna do this so well, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Maybe we'll upgrade the truck. Let's get into it, you guys. That's a low bar. So my like two favorite moments from the last stream were engines cutting out right as I was pulling into a way station, and getting out of the truck to try and do a repair without slowing down the truck, so it just took off. Which technically, if we want to be pedantic, if we want to be literal, then that shouldn't happen, because we should have the same velocity as the truck. We shouldn't get left behind. But it was very funny. It was very funny, and so I'll let it slide. I will let that slide we'll forego realism for the sake of comedy. Every time. That's how we do things here on the Vector Spaceman Show. We know this. Also, hello, Rig. Big Rig, how are you doing? I should start doing some shout-outs here. I'm going to give a shout-out to Tomato Master. Like you guys aren't already following Palm. Did you guys know that Palm showed up at TwitchCon last weekend? Vis-a-vis the magic of the internet? And there are even some photos out there of Palm's new model, you guys. Isn't that cool? Go check it out. Because Palm's got a new model that's coming out as sort of like a reward for finally finishing her thesis, whenever that gets done. Vis-a-vis cardboard cutout, yes. Cardboard cutout and the power of remote conferencing. Now we want to load our game here. The actual save that we did. There we go. Thesis? Yeah, you know, there are some actual smart people around here at the show. Some actual scientists, wouldn't you know? Alright, you guys, we've got 3 days and 16 hours left to solve all of our debt crisis. That's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. And we are 387 space bucks in the hole. Where are we right now? We are currently in the Purity system. What jobs do we have right now? Junk for the trunk. Head to junk fields. Where are the junk fields? The junk fields are way out here. Okay, so is there any job we can do in Emerald Junction? Or anything we can take from here to Emerald Junction, since it is on the way. First things first, let's turn the radio on, get some tunes going. Turn most of our lights off, just to save power. Now let's look at this. We've got two kind of okay filters going. Let's get out of the seat here. Where's my get out of seat button? There we go. All right. We've got two dead air filters. Is that what we got? Two dead air filters. A dead UCC and a dead battery. Okay, so that's my garbage container, and that's my good container. Okay, so we really need to invest in some more material. It's very dark here. Let me switch some lights back on. Can I reach the lights? I can't. I gotta get back in the seat, and then I can go and turn the lights back on. Life is all about solving our debt crisis. You're absolutely right. Alright, this is headlights off, aux lights, roof lights off, cab lights, there we go. Mezzanine and rear cab. What are we parked at right now? We're parked at the job board, and this is what I figured out, you guys. You don't actually have to leave the station and then back into it again in order to re-access the stuff. You just close the door, and then you can access the job board or the trade depot or whatever. Alright, so is there anything that's going to... There is not. Emerald, whatever it was called. Okay, so in that case, we are just going to drive ourselves out there and try to pick up a job when we're in system, I suppose. Lights up. Don't want to get a ticket. Okay. Cooling seems good. Let's look at all of our... Ooh, we've got very little core engine power. We've got a dead cell in core A. Okay. Our oxygen power is also dropping. This is no good. Magnetics. Okay, tell you what we're going to do then. We're not going to risk this. We're going to take a core out of the mag lock. And we are going to use this, swap it out for our oxygen control. This is oxygen, right? Yes, it is. Just to give it a little extra juice, because I don't want to risk it going out on us. Alright, now let's check our gas and then we can make a quick jump to Emerald, whatever it was. What was that system called? Emerald Junction. Okay, gas. We've got quarter tank. And there's the jump gate. Let's detach, and we are off, you guys. We're pretty good at piloting this at this point. Look at us go. We're all dented and scratched, but we're still a pretty confident pilot. Let's go here. And we'll just do a cheeky little roll. We're gonna have to wait for that big old truck to get through the gate. And pulling in. Oh. Alignment is off. Oh, my bad. There we go. Here we go. Big jump. Okay. I do like that we don't have to worry about gas going through the jump gates. Okay, find me a job board. There we go. I can zoom out. I never even tried doing that. Super swell. Alright, where's the job board? Pull up. Now for the fun part. Oh, no, we're spinning. We overshot it. All right, there we go. I think we are, yeah, far too elevated. So let's just swing it down into position.
About your rig? You should be driving around in style.
I'd love to drive around in style.
Shops, we've got all the latest grills and hood ornaments.
Degree proximity.
And sensor manifolds too. Make a change today at your local Laney's.
Alright, like a glove, nice and easy, coming in a little fast. No, still no. There we go. What is our hull integrity right now? We should double check that too. Okay, anything going to... Whoops, the climb. Anything going to the junk fields? Nothing going to the junk fields. What about Tank Town, though? Or, we do this quick run back to Purity, because that's where we just were. Let's do that. That should start to give us some money. I'm going to take this job. Industrial Waste 1 hop. Yeah, that's the one we're doing. Oh, I can do up to 3 now? Interesting. Anything else going to Purity? No. It says I can do up to 3 missions right now. Would that make like a train on the back of the truck? We may find that out tonight. Okay. Hull integrity, 0%. We are doing so good, you guys. Alright. Oxygen's dropping. We need to get ourselves our cargo. Let's detach. Go pick up some cargo. Do a little barrel roll. Cut over the station. Oh, this is going to be perfect. Show me rear cam. There we go. Turn off interior lights just to save some power. Just to save some power, you know? We have to start being frugal here. Save some juice. Not available. There we go. Okay. So we are on our way to Purity, which is where we were before. So we just got to take one jump back there. Cancel all these. There we go. Alright, where's the gate? There's the gate. Alright, we'll cut across here. It's not like we can take any more damage to the hull. If we do hit a little rock or something like that. Technically, we're off-roading a bit. Alright, so this will put us back into positivity. We should be able to buy some more gas. And then we can start worrying about getting some of the things we need, like batteries. Although, to be fair, that's probably something we should invest in first. Can't really run the truck without batteries. Get paid, get paid. That's right, big space money. Uh-oh. Oh, careless driving. Okay, took that way too quick. That was my bad, you guys. That was my bad. I was getting careless. Alright, let's line this bad boy up. Lining it up. Lining it up. Our trailer integrity is 98%. We're gonna lose some money for that. That was my bad. Velocity good. Give us that jump. Big credits, as the sci-fi enjoyers call it. Exactly. I'm doing this for the creds, those sweet space creds. Look at us. Look at us jamming through space. Alright. Drop zones out there. Watch out for giant rocks. Always be on the lookout for giant rocks. Fantasies enjoyers like myself say big gold. See, we got our own version of that. We got gold pressed latinum. That's what the space enjoyers be all about. Get those Ferengi dollars. Oh look, and there's the shop. We'll pop into that as soon as we're done here. But first things first, we gotta drop this off. Oh my goodness, Malik! Oh, it's Kai, you guys. It's Malachi Lajulai, our latest and greatest space cadet. How are you doing, Kai? I hope you're well. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. I hope you're having a fine Tuesday. Vector Kai! Oh, hold on, excuse me. One moment. Ooh, did you see that? Ooh, we almost had a fender bender right there. We almost got dinged for some more careless driving because I got excited because Kai jumped into the chat. I'm chilling eating some pasta. Mamma mia. Goodness gracious. That's a fine start to a Tuesday, if you ask me. Also, how you doing, Domo? Hoi hoi. Everybody popping in here. You guys, we are hauling... Actually, let me double check. What are we even hauling right now? We are hauling industrial waste. From system to system. Doing our best to be a space trucker. Trying to get out of space debt. Because we keep hitting space things in space. Wouldn't you know it? Like, you wouldn't suspect... But turns out there's a lot of things you can fly into out in the depths of space. Space indeed, Domo. Alright, looks like we're good. Let's drop her off. Detach. Give me that money. 1,200 space bucks. You guys, we are finally out of debt. We did it. Now we can work our way back into debt. We've got 888 whole space dollars to spend, which is great because we've got like bingo gas. Our fuel cells are basically at nothing. Frankly, once oxygen hits 0, I feel like we're going to be in a bad spot. So we should probably buy some more batteries. There's really a lot to keep track of here when you're running your own space rig. Chance, howdy. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fine Tuesday. Hope your week's been good. Hope your weekend was fine and fun and special and enjoyable and happy. Big chillin'? We love big chillin'. We're big chillin' in our big rig. Check this out. This is our Vector Spacetruck. Isn't this cool? Isn't this rad? Isn't this the best? Isn't this sweet? Isn't this awesome? I mean, it's covered in scratches and dents and what have you. You're gonna have to excuse that. It's because you keep flying into things. But you know, try to imagine it at its prime, when it wasn't such a heap of junk. Let's go buy batteries with our new space dollars, so that we don't die in space. I played the demo for this when it came out. It's been fun seeing people play it. It's like my favorite thing right now. This is like cranking up the like delivery aspect of a game like Elite Dangerous, like to its max. They've taken like one aspect of like space flight sims that people love, and they've really just, you know, perfected it. They really have. They really have. Show me reverse camera. Wrong roll. There we go. I love this, by the way. I love that we get to actually pull in, that we have to... Like, look at this. Fantastic. We have to throttle our thrust. There we go. Oh, not too fast now. Don't want to damage it. And... connect. There we go. How much debt, y'all in? So we just, with that last job, we finally got out of debt. Not that we're not going to get back up in there. But you know, right now, we got 800 space bucks to spend, Bomb. We're finally out of the red. Everything's coming up Spaceman, you guys. Fantastic. I'm gonna take a drink. I'm gonna take a victory drink here. Delish. In fact, let's all take a drink, you guys. Stay fluidated, stay hydrated, all together now. Clink, enjoy. Glug, glug, glug. If it was me, I'd be in debt, so we spent most of last stream in debt. The first stream that we did this, we quickly found out what's what around here. Burb gluggin'? Glug hard, my man. Stay gluggin'. Okay, we've got money to play with. We need batteries. But these batteries cost... oh, these cost quite a bit, don't they? Okay, what can we sell? We could sell data cables. I don't think we need data cables. And then we could buy a battery. And then we could do another job and then buy another battery. So let's just buy 2 right now. Save us having to pull in here again. A UCC. We've got a spare UCC. Let's do... oh, and you know what? We've got all this dead weight. Let's sell that too. Confirm. Fantastic. Let's go pick up our batteries.
This is an automated banking alert.
I know we're in debt.
Recent transactions have pushed your account into an agreed overdraft. Please stay within the approved limit to avoid restrictions on future purchases.
Alright, we are going to put a full battery right into our oxygen. And we are going to put a battery, or that partial battery, or was that a full one? Oh, I know how it was. Alright, that's full, that's not. Let me look at what we got here. Mag levels. Okay, let's put the partial one. Or we'll save the partial one. This is just dead. This is just dead. So I'm going to put it in our dead box. So we can sell that. That means we have a partial battery right here with like 6% battery on it. Okay, so we will put that right in here. Oh, shoot, shucks. Everything's bouncing. Hold on. Pick that. Stop knocking into things. There we go. Open. Pick it up. Put it in. Close it. Close it. Close it. Close it. Close it. There we go. And then we will close our door here. Open this up again. Sell our dead battery. Now we gotta go do a job. We got like bingo fuel. And we're back in debt again, unfortunately. Whew. Debt is always the first step of any business. You're absolutely right, Rick. It's a hassle playing this game, I tell you. Our hull integrity is 0, means we can't even risk bumping into stuff. Whew. Especially when it comes to freelance trucking. Freelance space trucking, even. Let's go get a job, you guys. We gotta get our money up. Tell you what, though, I am loving the space jams that come out of this game. Like, I've talked before about how much I love space filk music, which is like the, like space folk songs and stuff like that. And this is the same sort of thing. They made a whole soundtrack of, like, future space truckin' songs. Overshot that. Here we go, here we go. I've not gotten the full game yet. Do you start in debt or do you need to go into debt to do your first job? So you don't start in debt, but I decided to bump into a lot of stuff, which then necessitated repairing my hull. I also drained all my batteries, which necessitated buying more batteries. I also let my oxygen filters go down to a point where I started to black out. I was like, hey, why are the edges of my screen getting all black and fuzzy? And then I found out in short order, and I got rescued by space paramedics, and I got billed for that because I guess there's no, subsidized medicine in space. Who would have guessed? And I think that was what put me into the red initially. And now, I've got an overdraft agreement with the Space Bank, so I can voluntarily go into debt when I need to make important purchases. Like the ones that keep me from dying. Alright, let's dock with the job board, get ourselves a job so we're not bored. Like a glove. No healthcare in space, that's right. There's no contracts available? Man, and I'm $100 in debt. Okay, well, in that case, I guess we may as well... Oof, we can go about 12 kilometers. Let's take a look at the map right here. We are in Purity. There is a story mission in the junk fields. Or we could jump back to Atlas Prime, because Atlas Prime is like a huge hub. So there's gotta be jobs going on there. Let's get our money up before we move on to the next story beat. How does that sound? We're going to Atlas Prime, you guys. Atlas Prime always has jobs. We need jobs and we need gas. So let's boost it. And here's a fun thing that we can do as well if we want to save gas.
At every crop, we're making breakthroughs in farming technology.
We can turn off drive assist,
biological modification and the
which means that everything just, our velocity just keeps. We take our finger off the throttle and we just coast. There's no stopping us. We just coast forever, because that's space for you. There's no inertial dampeners, no nothing like that. No nonsense, we just coast. Don't have to gas it. Save on fuel. Unless, of course, something gets in our way. In which case, we need to do some serious and quick adjustments. But I think for the next, what is that, 2.2 kilometers away from us right now? We should be able to coast for a minute. I'd probably turn it back on in a couple seconds here, though. There we go. Uh-oh. We didn't lose connection there, did we? I just got a connecting to chat message. Hope you guys are all still there. Hope you guys are all still good. As we pull in to make the jump to Atlas Prime. Pulling up, pulling up. Slow down. And give me that jump. And we're off. God, I just love the way this truck looks. As soon as we get some money, we're gonna have to pimp this ride. Okay. I love the way that this main station here, Harmony Link, looks. Let's go find the job board. I can see that there's fuel over there. We gotta get paid so we can get gas, so we can get a move on. So we can get a cool looking truck. Isn't that really what the game's about? Having a cool looking truck? There we go. Job board. I have also read that different systems sell supplies for different amounts. And I think that's very cool because it means we can try to pull off a little spacey arbitrage as well. Fashion is always the end game. You're absolutely right, Rig. As a recovering MMO addict myself, this is known. This is understood. Rig, I have a question for you if you're still chat adjacent. If you can give us the lowdown. I saw you getting very excited for a Monster Hunter game announcement that came out today. You were posting about that. Is that an expansion to the current Monster Hunter title, or is that its own thing, like a brand new game? I wasn't 100% sure about that. Because I know there were expansions for the last one that came out, right? Is this a new thing, or is it another one of those? A new installment, so a brand new thing. Okay, very cool. Alright, you guys, what do we want to deliver here? We want something that pays well. Ooh, helium. Deliver helium to Edgeburg. Edgeburg is like a very... Yeah, we'll deliver helium to Edgeburg. We'll do that. $2,200 yeah, we'll do that. I feel like Edgeburg is a very industrial system. Like, it looks like an oil refinery, if I'm remembering it right. Alright, let's accept the contract for that. We're making 2 hops to Edgeburg. Show me the map. Yeah, we gotta pass through Medusa 6, then to Edgeburg. We'll probably pick up another contract on the way back. We go here, then here. Estimated driving distance, 23 kilometers, so let's gas up here before we leave. How does that sound? Where's the gas? And where's our cargo? Okay. We'll fuel up, grab the cargo, be on our merry way. Off to Medusa 6, then to Edgeburg. We've got a plan. We've got 9 kilometers worth of fuel left. Man. Again, another game here fashion's a large part, so much so, Fashion Hunter is a term that is thrown around. I understand that, 'cause I used to play Guild Wars 2, which we used to call Fashion Wars, because that's exactly what you do once you get to the end of it. And Guild Wars was unique in that it was more of like a lateral progression, we used to call it. Because in all of the game's history, there's always been the same level cap. It's always been level 80. It's never been boosted. It's never gone above that. So endgame really has always just been, you know, new fashion, new mounts, stuff like that. And it's kept people playing. Alright. If our mag batteries go out, I'm guessing we can't dock. Or worse, we'll lose our cargo. So at a point, we might have to swap out that fresh oxygen. Uh-oh. For our mag batteries. Because we do not want to lose a valuable truckload. No siree, no sir. What else do you think would work as like a folksy space sim? In the same way that trucking has been translated here. We're gonna drift in here. Oh, you know what? We've got too much altitude. Like, if you really leaned into it, I'm sure you could make like a... Like, I'm just thinking, take the same premise that this game has taken with other space sims, where it's like, okay, the delivery aspect of something like Elite Dangerous, let's crank that up to 11 and make a whole game out of it, right? You could do the same thing with like the combat aspect if you were to lean into like a certain aesthetic. Like, I think like basically that was the whole premise of like Star Wars. Was like, let's take, you know, World War II fighter planes and put them in space. Man, that cost us $1,600. Oof. All right, well, that next job is going to pay for that. Let's go grab that cargo, huh? We are turning, and we are boosting. Look at this other truck over here. He's got 2 loads with him, and he's moving like a snake.
Is that a truck or a hunk of space junk? Get your ride out of its fun.
We are technically a hunk of space junk. I'm not going to lie about that.
Pride over your freshly painted ride. Diego's Paint and Ride. Color the universe.
Playing nothing but the best country blues and rock.
This is Gold Rock Radio.
Okay, lining it up. Let's get this cargo, huh? I actually worry, like, what is trying to hitch up like a convoy of trailers even going to be like, if and when we finally get around to that. I feel like we're not going to be able to be so adventurous, yeah, as we are when we try to do these ones. Okay. Oh, we're hauling helium. I thought it was, what was the job? Helium. It was helium, okay. That's a little more noble, I guess, than space debris, or whatever we were doing last time, industrial waste. Let's move it, you guys. On our way to Edgeburg via Medusa 6. Space train! Exactly. Space train! Micro adjusting. watching out for debris. That dangerous space debris. And of course, our fellow travelers. Let's see if we can do this without damaging the cargo this time. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be impressive? Wouldn't that be outrageous? Wouldn't that be groundbreaking? Okay, pulling in. First jump. Had to pump the emergency brakes there. Really? We're not close enough? Alright. Let's try that again. There we go. Give me the signal. Zoom. Cargo's still good. Decelerate. Next stop, Edgeburg. What if instead of driving this helium to some funky science lab, you're bringing it to some space kid's birthday party? That's the perfect use. Well, here's the thing. Once you hit space, we don't have to worry about, you know, helium insecurity anymore. You know what I mean? Because right now, here on the planet Earth, where all of you guys live, not me, of course, because I'm a spaceman, and we're chilling up here at Harbor Station, but all of you guys, you've got a limited amount of helium, because it's stuck in the ground, and once it comes out, it just floats up into the atmosphere, never to be captured again. And we use it for, like, yeah, like balloons and stuff like that. Isn't that wild? Isn't that something? When we also use it for, like, MRI machines and other crazy stuff. Stuff that has, you know, actual application. But did you know that the moon is also full of helium? So if we could get up there and start drawing out some moon helium, then we'd have a bigger supply. I'm gonna let this guy go first, because I don't want to risk another collision. Thank you very much. But then the moon would fall. It's a small price to pay, because then not only do you get all of that precious moon helium, but you also get all of that delicious moon cheese. So it's like a win-win when you really think about it. Though that might upset the dairy industry. I don't know. I guess you got to pick your battles, right? And green light to engage. How many light years does it take for Harbor Station to get the new monster flavors? How many light years? Well, first of all, isn't a light year a measure of distance? This is like some reverse parsec nonsense. Listen, I might not be a science man. I might just be your run-of-the-mill spaceman. But I'm pretty sure that's backwards. IDK, I study medical. Well, then we're all learning something tonight, aren't we? Yes, a light year is the distance that light moves in a vacuum in a year. Oh, I'm like Tokyo drifting this thing right here. You know millimeters? We love millimeters because Harbor Station is perched above lovely, lovely metric Canada. In case you didn't know. How many lunar cycles does it take from Harbor Station to get the new monster flavors? What is yet another strange measurement to use a lunar cycle instead of just saying like a day or how many hours or something like that. But I appreciate it. I appreciate the novelty. So I've got a Monster Punch plus energy sitting on the counter next to me here, which I'm going to be enjoying as I work, well, not enjoying per se, but I'm going to be ingesting as I work on the next special, the next Vector Spaceman and Friends animated special. Because we need to arm ourselves with the finest chemical stimulants. Oh, you see that sideways truck right there? That sideways car? I'm pretty sure we dropped that there last time we were in Edgeburg. We love to see persistency in our games. But check this out, we're getting so much better. So much better at deliveries. Let's straighten out, yeah? Let's straighten out. There we go. And back it in. Like a glove. Let me double check here, but is that 100% integrity? Nice. Give me my money. Get me paid. Where's my contract? Do I gotta exit? Exit the loading area first? Oh no, it drifted out, so it doesn't count. Oh, son of a gun. Alright. So that means we have to reattach. See, I knew we were gonna get up to some more shenanigans here. Yeah, I know it's not aligned, man. Give me a second. Because I didn't come to a complete stop when I detached. It floated outside the delivery area. Really? Really? Alright, what are we gonna have to do here then? What are we gonna have to do? We could grab it from the other side. Let's try that. This is dumb. Alright, this is our own dumb fault. Alright. The lore continuity does rock. And because it's not like we're, you know, logging into a server or something. It's just a single player game, so it just considers the whole thing like, hey, you were here an hour ago. Here's all the stuff you left behind. You know what I mean? Alright. Let's abuse the three-dimensional nature of space. Let's get ourselves a nice angle. Burn thrusters. Is just costing us gas at this point. And... there we go. Oh, trailer at 86%. It was getting bumped around while we were doing that. Oh, son of a gun. But that means we should be able to... you know what? To heck with it. I'm just gonna pull it right out. And we're gonna do a loop-de-loop here. Barrel roll. And try to reinsert. That was goofy, man. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Because that means we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose out on some of our payment. All that money we spent on gas. We're losing gas and we're losing the money that we spent on gas. Because this job was supposed to help bring us out of debt. Alright, backing it up. Start to straighten out here. Don't want to jackknife it here. I would really like to drive one of these space forklifts, though. That's what I want to drive. Space forklift simulator. Give me one of those. Get me certified. Y'all better be space forklift certified. You know what I mean? Alright, we're backing it up. Easy peasy. let's come to a complete stop. Yes, there we go. Detach. Oh, so we lost $82 for bumping into it, but that's still a pretty good payout. Let's find something we can haul back to Atlas Prime. And then we can probably afford some new batteries. Tell you what, I'm going to swap out the mag battery for our core battery B. Core B. This one's dead, so it can go in our dead box. And then we've got a partial here, which we'll let drain. There we go. And that's how it's done. Now we probably won't risk losing our connection. We're about to run out of gravity power, though. Which means we're probably going to see boxes flying around. I also didn't notice all of these, you can see it here, all of these little icons on the dash correspond to our different power cells. So if one lights up, we know there's a problem. So we should keep an eye on those too. Alright, you guys, here's what's going to happen. We are going to take a short break so that Mr. Jeff Bezos can get his money up. And while we're doing that, we are going to look for the job board around here. I'm going to try to locate that while you guys get to enjoy some tasty ads. If you're lucky, you won't get caught in them, but if you do, well, these things happen. So I will see you guys in a couple of minutes while I go look for a job, and then we'll talk about it as we head on to the next adventure in Star Trucker. See you guys in a minute. Alright, Spaceman, let's find that job board. There is a job board here, isn't there? We are at Edgeburg, and Edgeburg has a job board, so let's find the job board. I thought it was over at Silverwell Yard. We might even go shopping for more supplies while we're here. How's our oxygen looking? Oxygen status is nominal. We are using up a filter, though. So we'll see what filters cost here. I should start keeping a log of what things cost at different stations. And then I'll know whether it's worth it to buy stuff here or there. We'll lean back and relax. Thank you, game. Okay, there we go. Shop and job board. Perfect. We can pull into one, then the other. First things first, let's get paid. Let's find ourselves a job. Love doing that little spin, though. We came at that at a weird angle. This is great. We can even do this blind. There we go. That's how you know you're starting to get a hang of this. Like a glove, Spaceman. And drift right back into there. And it looks like we're back from ads. We're just pulling into the job board. Should be able to hitch up. There we go. We truckin' 10-4, good buddy. Hold on. Let me do a little audio change here. 10-4, good buddy. 10-4. We got some Arc Flash in the chat. How you doing? Calling in on the old CB, on the Vector Spaceman show, doing some star truckin'. How are you doing? I hope you're having a fine Tuesday. Hope you're having a fine start to your week. Ooh, big payout here. Where's this going? Oh, from Atlas Prime to Edgeburg. But we're at Edgeburg. Emerald Junction to Edgeburg. No, none of these are good, good paying routes, man. Not good at all. Let's check the shop at least. Finish the long haul back home for a bit. We'd love to hear it. We are, surprisingly, a little ways out of debt. Look at this. We got 589 space dollars to spend. Our hull is still at a charming 0% integrity. Our gas is okay. We do need some more batteries, though. And our gravity cell has just run out, so we've got boxes floating around the cab. Maybe we'll buy one right here and now, depending on how much they cost. Because we need mag batteries and we need gravity batteries. Alright, well, we can sell our dead battery. Batteries are kinda cheap here. Or maybe I'm just getting the sizes mixed up. That's a Power Cell Plus. That's a Power Cell. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, at any rate, we need them. Let's go. One of these. And then, do we buy another air filter right now? I don't think so. Let's just pick these up, because we do have an immediate need.
This is an automated banking alert.
Yes, I know.
Recent transactions have pushed your account into an agreed overdraft. Please stay within the approved limit to avoid restrictions on future purchases.
Okay. That's running at 6%. We'll let that drain first, I guess. But we do need to slot this one into our gravity control, which is under the stairs. That is a dead cell. There we go. And close the stairs. And let's sell that while we're here, while we're at it. Sell the dead one for a sweet 49 bucks. Start to rearrange some stuff here. It's very dark because I keep the lights off. That's my bad. Okay, core batteries getting down as well. Gravity is back up to full though. So I'm thinking we're gonna make the jump back to Medusa 6. Then we'll make our way to Atlas Prime, where we can try and pick up some actual work. Because there really ain't much going on here. This boring little system. And it really does, like, yeah, it's like a big oil refinery or something. Unless, do you think there's another job board over at the central station here? I see a lot of docking points, so let's check. Let's double check before we go. This one is called Foundry Hall. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Oh! Not to worry, not to worry. we technically cannot possibly have a worse hull state. So unless we explode, we're Gucci. We're all good. And look at that, we kind of bounced toward the jump gate that we're heading towards anyways. So it's all good, it's all good. Let's line it up nice and right. Watch out for giant rocks. Onward to better things. What is that purple icon? Oh, you know what I think that is? I think that's telling me that there's hull damage. See any leaks? Any indication? No? Let me check here. Oxygen. Is oxygen dropping? Oxygen is depleting. Hull breaches. Aha. I was right. Okay. Let's get out there and let's seal the deal. Open the hatch. Time to do a little fixer-up. Get bounced around in space. Get stuck on the side of my vehicle in space. See, that's why we're losing oxygen. Because we got big holes. Is somebody honking at us? Is that what that sound is? Man, we're gonna be covered in steel plating. At least we remembered to stop the truck this time. We're losing electrical power from doing so much welding. So I guess, yeah, there is still a reason why we don't want to drive carelessly. Okay, is our power going to recharge while we're out here, or do we have to go back into the truck? I think we might have to go back into the truck and put ourselves back on the charging rack. Yeah, we can see the power going up there. Okay. So the real question then is, our oxygen's depleting at 2 liters an hour. We're probably going to be okay. Hi Lydia, how are you doing? Not only is it a cool game, it's like the most, and this has been said, vector-coded game that has ever been. We're playing Star Trucker. Let me show you my Star Truck. I'll turn some lights on here. This is the cab. This is our Star Truck. We have to take care of all sorts of systems. This is how it looks from the outside. It's just a truck in space. We're doing deliveries. We're being the best little Star Trucker that we can be. I hope you're having a fine start to your week and a fine Tuesday, and thanks for tuning in. How are things with you? Sounds like you were having, or at least I saw you posting about even more troubles that our local VTubers were having vis-a-vis Twitch and what have you, and all that shenanigans. You know what? I think they were honking at us because we're holding up traffic in front of the Stargate here. But we can't really help that because, frankly, we've got holes in the truck and I still have to patch them up. I heard you. I'm going to honk back at them. We got to get back out in the airlock. Okay. I don't know if we got enough power to finish that weld. I'm going to let it charge a little longer. Suit charger panel. Still got power there. Look at this. I love this. We have panels, we have filters, we have compartments. We've got all this good stuff. I should store this down below. We lost gravity a little while ago, which is why some stuff was floating around the cab. So wild. So wild, exactly. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I'm just organizing things while I wait for my EVA suit to finish charging. 16%. I'll wait till I get up to 20%. That should be enough to finish the weld. We've got a slight hole in the side of the cabin. But yeah, check this out. Not only does it look super cool, but it's so fiddly. We get to control all sorts of stuff. AC, blowers, what have you. We get to control the radio. We get to control our thrusters. We can talk to other truckers. We've got system diagnostics. We've got our different mirrors. Well, mirrors. This is telling us that our hull integrity is at 0% because we've been hitting too many stuff. And we've got one hull breach detected, which is what we're going to try and work on right now. We're going to do a spacewalk. 0%. And you might think, well, that's fine. It means it can't possibly be worse. But the problem is, we keep getting holes in the side of the ship when we bump into stuff. And we've been very good tonight. This is the first time that we've bumped into anything. That should be enough to finish the weld. There we go. Okay. Spin. Hope you don't get motion sick. This game would probably be phenomenal in VR as well. Hang it up, close the door, back in the seat, and we are good to go. Oxygen should be nominal at this point. Yep. Deltas are good. Okay. We need to invest in some more batteries. But in order to do that, we need to have money. We are currently 222 space bucks in debt. Beat, Spaceman. Hold on, I'll give you one, Revenant. How you doing, Navark? Hope you're having a fine start to your week. I hope you're doing well. Hope things are staying classy. Hope things are staying spacey. Heck yeah. We are about to make the jump to Medusa 6 via the Interstellar 25 highway. So let's line up our approach here. We just finished patching up all the holes in the side of the space rig, the Vector space rig. Once we get some money, I want to get back into customizing the truck, because I know we can trick it out, sort of. Alright, give me the go-ahead. Give me the green. Jump ready. Here we go. Bam! It's such a good aesthetic. It's like Americana trucker meets space. And look, and like, I'm sorry, look at this. We've got like highway lanes here. We've got space gas stations. Like, it's exactly what I've always had in mind for the harbor station aesthetic. You ever play the old Freelancer game? So I didn't play Freelancer, but I have played Elite Dangerous, which is, this game is like, we're gonna take the delivery and like contract portions of Elite Dangerous and we're gonna crank it up to 11. And we're also going to give it a very American style. We're on our way to the business hub, because we're a businessman with a business plan. We're gonna make you money in space. Alright, let's pick up a job here. If they've got some good ones. We're gonna have to finesse this. And pulling in. And we will switch to rear cam. There we go. Toggle those thrusters. Oh, careful, careful. And connected. Vector businessman, exactly. So from here, we can pick up jobs. We gotta find out where they're going, though. And what pays the most. Because we want to get our money up. Our space money, you know? From Emerald Junction to Medusa 6. We're at Medusa 6 right now. So, it would be great if there was like a one hop from here to someplace else that we could pick up along the way. Nothing is going to Atlas Prime, however. Which is a shame. So rather than bother doing a job here, maybe we just pick up some more gear, some more batteries, head to Atlas Prime, because they've got the best jobs. Let's look at our map here. So there is a toll route that connects Medusa 6 to Emerald Junction, so technically we could make a quick back and forth. Or we could take the job that's going to Purity through Atlas Prime and then hop back. I guess we could do that. That might be worth it. Let's take a look at the job board again. Unfortunately, we have to get up and re-engage it. There we go. Okay, so a 2-hop to Purity pays $1,388. That's not bad. Especially if we can not bump into stuff. Let's do our best to not bump into stuff, you guys. We're going to be such responsible space drivers right now, you guys. Alright, our core battery B is drained, so let's take that out, replace it with this, and we'll pop this one in here for our mag battery. Okay. Gotta keep an eye on our power levels. And our power controllers are all good. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the cab lights just to save a little energy. Let's go. We won't bother getting supplies just yet. How's our oxygen filter? Service my air filters. Okay, so you know what? Let's go buy an air filter then. I was gonna say we could save that for later, but it looks like we really should change our filters out. You gotta change your air filters, you guys. You gotta make sure you can get those round pegs into square holes, or whatever the Apollo 13 problem was. So that you don't die from having too much carbon monoxide. Monoxide? Dioxide? You don't want too much carbon. You want oxygen. You're made of carbon. You don't want to be breathing. Pulling in. Easy peasy. Contact. Getting so good at those backups. Okay, how much does an air filter cost? Ugh! $2,400. Just to not die? Oh man, we are going to be working this off for a minute. Alright, let's sell our dead battery. And we'll pick up an air filter, I guess. Let's go install that so we don't die in the midst of space. I know, we're overdrafted.
You have recently exceeded your credit limit. Transactions are now restricted to fuel and essential items.
That is full. That one, there we go. What the F? Why did we lose gravity control? What just happened? Let me guess. The UCC is dead? Yes, it is. Alright, well. Thankfully, we have a spare. Uh-oh, it's getting away. Hup. Drop it. Open it. Grab it, grab it. There we go. Let's open this up and install. There we go. And everything drops. Awesome. Well, that means it's probably a good time to buy another one then. 140 bucks. Sell the other one. Confirm trade. Okay. Our UCC. Our Universal Something Controller. Put that there where it belongs. Close that up, and we should be good. We'll just close this back hatch. Both carbon monoxide and dioxide are toxic, however monoxide is more immediately dangerous, whereas dioxide has less serious consequences and takes longer to cause damage. But look at this. We're all learning stuff tonight then, aren't we? You found out what a light year is, I found out which one is more toxic and takes longer to cause damage. Brain damage, no doubt. See, if you want to avoid brain damage, Space Cadets, just have a big old head like I do. With a big old helmet like I do. Then it's no problem. You don't got to worry about it. They've actually got two shops right next to each other here. Alright, we got 3 days, 23 hours to clear our debt, which is considerable. We are we're worse off than we started tonight. We've just been doing jobs, getting XP, but we haven't actually... We're back in the red. How did this happen? Alright, detach. Let's go pick up that cargo, yeah? Get cargo, get money. I'm thinking before tonight's stream is done, my main goal is going to be fixing the hull. Back to 100% hull integrity, and then we can maybe look at ship customization. Please don't drive in front of me, man. That's like the best feature. I can just honk at people. Underrated feature. In space, mind you. Man, I am always getting precariously close to crashing into, beams and structures and what have you. But I don't learn. Spaceman just doesn't learn. You're the only one that hears it, but it still feels... Yeah, it's cathartic. It's just for us. They're like, you know that nobody's going to be able to hear this, right? When they're designing the truck, but they're like, no. Believe me. It's for the best. Truckers just universally need to vent. Okay, we are delivering citric acid to the purity system, which is a job that's going to take us through Atlas Prime to purity. Let's take off then. How's my mag battery? It's good, so we're not going to lose our cargo. Mind you, that would have been hilarious. It would have been exactly the type of thing we'd love to see here on Star Trucker. But unfortunately, I happened to catch it before it happened. I figured, hey, I'll bet that's what happens. If my mag battery gets to 0, we'll just lose connection with whatever we're hauling. So as awesome as that would have been to see, we are drifting through a debris field right now? Bam! Ah! Tell me we're not... Oh, son of a gun, look at that. We got a hole in the front of the truck. Oh, this is why we shouldn't take shortcuts, man. Alright, once we're in the clear, we'll step out, we'll patch that up. That didn't damage the... Oh, it did damage the trailer! So much for our flawless delivery. Here I am talking about, we got ahead of that problem. That's not going to happen to us. And what happens to us? Something else. Oh, geez, we're just going to ram it. Ooh, that one was close. Did that clip us? It did not. Thank goodness. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Spaceman. Whoa, that one was close. That was a big one, too. What am I supposed to do? Take the designated lanes to avoid space debris and rocks and stuff? Nah, come on, man. We're on a deadline here. I gotta get out of the red. I've got 3 days and 23 hours to get out of space debt. Alright, lining her up. Look at that, venting right in front of me. What's that? I'm getting a warning. Oxygen depleting, yes, we know that. But what's this one? Oh wow, we got 3 hull breaches. There's a UCC fault in the suit charger. That's no good. I need that suit. Alright, well, let's go install it. Swap out the dead one. There we go. It was only a 4% charge? Oh, man. That's rough. What does that mean, Spaceman? That means we're gonna have to wait for that thing to charge up for us before we can get out. So we're gonna make a risky move here. While that's charging, we are going to have oxygen at 64%. We're gonna make a interstellar jump with holes in the cab. Let's see what happens. Punch it. Well, we're not exploding. We're still venting, but we're not exploding. All right. Let's set a course for the purity gate. That's the New Liberty Terminal. We're not going there. We're actually heading down here. Is it safe to cut across here? That's the question. I don't want any more holes. Cab oxygen at 49%. 48%, 47%, and dropping. Alright. Oh, geez. There is debris. Okay, there's our route.
Your cab has been pinged for a mandatory weight scan.
Oh, son of a gun.
Follow coordinates and bring your truck into a stop at the marked bay.
Alright, well that's a hassle. We're gonna come to a complete stop here. The way station is close to the purity gate. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to patch as much as we can so that we can slow the rate of oxygen loss. What are we at right now? 26%. Let's patch what we can. So that we can buy ourselves some time. We should be able to get at least one. There we go. Let's start working on the other. There we go. Alright, that's it. Now we gotta wait for the suit to charge up again. So let's hang it up. How's oxygen? Still falling, but at a reduced rate. Cab oxygen has also improved. Alright, so, while we wait for that to charge, let's go hit this way station. What's the quickest way to get there? We're just going to follow this route here. The one that would take us to the Purity Gate. Okay, because it's close to Harmony Link Station. Alright. That makes sense, that makes sense. Oh, I didn't even notice this before, because I rarely take the designated routes. There's, like, billboards and stuff out here, too. That's very cool. Well, I shouldn't say billboards are cool, but I should say it's nice and thematic, you know what I mean? Alright, and our battery supplies are decent enough that we are not going to lose power as we're pulling into the way station this time. Isn't that awesome? I imagine this game would also be great with like a throttle setup, like one of those HOTAS setups. Speed limit 150. What are we clocking right now? We're doing like 120. We're trying not to damage our cargo anymore. What are we hauling again? Citric acid. We're off to make some moon juice. Alright, over to the way station. As soon as we're done here, we'll try to patch up another one of those leaks. Lucky us, we chose the right side again. Snake our way. Ooh, too high. Too low.
Check will start the moment your rig comes to a standstill. Please return to the designated bay so we can complete the scan.
I would love to return to the designated bay. Just give me a second, man.
We take pride in our livestock. We keep our cows happy on micro pastures with the purest oxygen and
There
only
we
the
go.
finest
Almost.
synthetic grass. Don't settle for less. Request.
Right, we'll begin the scan the moment your rig comes to a
This is dumb.
stop.
Alright,
Where the
hold on.
blazes you going? Get
I'm
back
sorry,
here
it's
so we
my
can finish
first
the
day,
scan.
man. Hold on, I think we got this. I think we got this.
Okay,
I was trying to get the whole thing in there. I think it just needs the cab.
Scan.
I was trying to get the whole thing in. There, alright. That'll do it.
Please hold. This won't take long.
How are we for gas? We got like half a tank.
Checks look good, so you're free to go. Safe travels.
Thank you, Spaceway Inspector. Okay, now that that's done, just a little space busy work. Let's head to the Purity Gate, make our second jump so we can drop off this citric acid, get ourselves a real job. Something that's going to pay cash money. We're running out of time. Clear our debt. First things first, we're going to park the car. And we got to go patch some more holes. Oh no! The charging cell. or the charger power cell is dead. Alright, what can we swap here? Mag, Core B. We'll give it the Core B battery. But this should be enough to patch up those holes. Now I'm going to patch up some holes. You guys get to enjoy a little bit of an ad break. Not that we love ad breaks, but Twitch does make us do ad breaks. So cross your fingers, you might not get stuck with one, but if you do, just know that you're doing your part to make sure that Jeff Bezos can afford his next super yacht. So we'll see you guys in a minute. Let's patch these holes. Come on. Hold out, hold out. Oh, 96%. Ooh, I got a Chivo. Void Walker. Spend 12 minutes, 9 seconds performing EVA activities. So what does this mean? This means that we need more batteries, more UCCs. How's oxygen? We've got a dead filter. But we've mitigated oxygen loss. Take out the dead filter.
Rocking from star to star.
This is Gold Rock Radio.
Radio for the road.
Up there. Now we know which ones are which. Organization, man. It's an important part of Space Cabin. Alright, how's our suit looking? 9%? 9% will be enough. I thought for sure we were going to have enough to patch those up, but here we are. Spinning. We need to match the rotation. We need to interstellar this. There we go. There we go. All patched up. Finally. We did it, Space Cadets. Welcome back. We're all patched up. We're ready to make our jump. The way station is behind us. Our battery trubs are solved. We'll let that charge. So, we need another battery for... our core terminal. We need a replacement battery for... I'm thinking we get a replacement battery for either the oxygen or gravity controls. And then we swap out a partial for our suit battery. Problem is... we're still $2,700 in debt! Which means we gotta do these jobs on our way to the purity system. Now, this should be a straight shot. Shouldn't have to worry about debris or anything out here, because we're right near the station. I've been, like, rotating myself, doing, like, mini barrel rolls and stuff to try and stay, like, level. Like, what I think should be level, but I'm about to try doing this upside down. See if it even matters. Because it shouldn't really matter. The jump gate is circular. And yet, it's telling us that the alignment is off. Why can't I make the jump upside down, man? Or is it because I'm slightly off? Oh, there we go. Okay, okay. We can do it like this. We can do it like this. Give me the jump. And here's the question. Will it put us into the next system upside down as well?
Every day,
It
rely on us to get thousands of
did not. I don't believe that it did.
Astroco. We're committed to keeping you rolling.
No, it didn't, because I can see stuff that's, like, written straight up. Okay. So it resets your rotation after you make the jump. That's fine.
You're listening
To Gold Rock Radio.
Let's drop this thing off. Hopefully it's just a drive-through drop-off. And then we will... Uh-oh, what's the matter here? Hull breaches? When did that happen? We didn't hit anything. How's our cargo look? 78%? What did we hit, man? Alright, drop zone's right here. Let's drop this off and then we'll deal with that. We didn't hit anything. What if you jump to Bizarro World? Ah, that's a good question. Where Spaceman has a mustache. And everything is backwards. Wait for it. There we go. And let's detach. We only got $800 for that, 862 space dollars. We're leveling up though. We should check what other enhancements we can make to the truck, since we have been leveling up. We haven't gotten the option to like level up since the first time we leveled up. It showed us like a skills. Yeah, here we go. So we can unlock more stuff. Let's give that a look-see after we deal with the many hull breaches. The many hull breaches that I'm seeing. Because that's probably, yeah, probably messing with our oxygen supply. Suit is at 47% charge. Should be able to seal at least 2 of them. Ah! You see a truck that's unscathed in the exact opposite colors of yours, and inside you see yourself with a mustache. If only. I don't think we can even see ourselves inside the truck. Okay. That's gonna be all we can get. Let's get back inside, start charging this thing up. And then we gotta go find ourselves a new job. One that pays a little better than that last mission. Alright, charge that. 87. That should have stabilized. Cabin pressure, okay. Wonder if we can join the Demolition Derby. You know what? That might be our call. Space Demo Derby. That's what we need. We need a Space Demo Derby sim. Okay. I'm looking for... station hubs. Yeah, look, I can't see any driver in there. I don't think there is one. We're gonna head to the main terminal here, and we're gonna try and find a job. A jorb, if you will. You know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna get us close. I'm gonna find a job board. And then I am going to level up our skills.
Stay on top of maintenance by swinging by your nearest auto essentials center.
Because that might unlock the opportunity for different types of jobs. There's the job board, okay.
Unwind.
Really wish we could see these a little sooner, a little closer.
Gold Rock Radio.
Let's cut over. We'll set up ourselves to back it in. Backing it up. Backing it up. Put ourselves on screen here. We're getting a venting warning. Yes, we know about that. Oxygen's still good, though. Now we're going to slow it down. We're not going to dock just yet. Not just yet. Venting like other space game? Too much like space game. Alright, let's look at our skills here. We've got 4 skill points available. So what could we level up? We could get just-in-time jobs. Jobs with tight deadlines. We could upgrade our available cargo clearance. Higher cab loads granted at way stations, plus 100 kilogram cargo limit. Oh, I didn't even realize we had a cargo limit. Okay. That's why we're going to way stations. Unlock new fragile loads. Plus 20% cash. Plus 10% XP. Oversized loads, long-distance jobs. Perishable loads. Increased delivery radius. I'm thinking EVA training. Increased spacewalk efficiency. We probably do need that. Let's start unlocking this side of the skill tree. Perishable loads. I would like that. I like anything that gives me extra cash. And extra job opportunity. Valuable loads. Trailer permission. Clearance for jobs with multiple trailers. We get a trailer link. Alright, I don't know if we're ready for that yet. But I'm saying yes, valuable loads.
This is a break for Lucky J.
Oh.
Heard you've been given a just-in-time job permit.
Sure have.
If that's so, then I might have a teeny-tiny job for you.
We love teeny tiny jobs.
Come find me at Harmony Link over in Atlas Prime if you're interested.
We'll probably be back in Atlas Prime. Alright, now let's hook into the job board. Let's see if there's anything going to Atlas Prime. Rush delivery to the junk fields, to Purity Station, or from Atlas Prime to Purity. So we go back to Atlas Prime, pick it up, bring it back to Purity. I don't know, man. I don't know. 2 jumps into the junk fields to get synthetic gelatin delivered. Raging Bullgod, how are you doing? You have a healthy leak? I have a very healthy leak. Because check it out here. It's just spurting, but our oxygen level is, it's holding. It's holding. A whole leak? You know what, though? It is a healthy leak. It is a healthy leak. It's just spurting out there, but we're holding steady. The problem is we're just waiting on our suit power to recharge. It's currently at, what are we sitting at? 36%? Okay, we can get it done at 36%. Let's fix that up. Can't exit truckin. Oh, because we're backed into the job board. Okay. So let's take a look at this again. See if there's anything that we really want to do. We're at the Purity Station right now. We jump back to Atlas Prime to pick this up to come back here. I don't think so, man. I think instead what we do is we just make the jump to Atlas Prime. Oh, we got another dead power cell. Let's store this with the other dead ones. I'm thinking we jump back to Atlas Prime, because it's always got good jobs. And then we worry about picking up new jobs. Salvaging and trading is the moneymaker. See, I have noticed that there's like a slight, like there's at least some discrepancy between like the cost of items at different stations, but I just haven't been keeping a real close eye on it. So like a sucker, I've been out here, you know, delivering stuff in the space delivery game. Job pay sucks? Tell me about it. Look at this. I'm 1,800 space bucks in the red. My hull's at 0% because I keep crashing into stuff because I keep taking dumb risks. What's a spaceman to do when I'm just trying to do a little space trucking? All this debris in the way, all these other truckers getting in my way. I gotta pay for gas, I gotta keep my batteries charged, I got holes in my truck. It's getting hard out here for a spaceman. It's getting hard out here for a space trucker. That's gonna be the next thing we do, I think. Once we've got our money back up, we're gonna have to start paying attention to stuff like the salvage and the trading. Now, mind you, I haven't seen anything to do with salvage yet. You should also not be hauling vacuum. That's a fair assessment. I just didn't want to do like a jump into Atlas Prime to have to come all the way back here to do careless driving, 25 bucks. Why? Because I almost clipped that thing and I'm like buzzing this guy. This is what I'm talking about. This is why this is why it gets difficult. Oh man, can we just steal this guy's priority? Sure can. Oh wait, gate busy. Ooh, that was interesting. It didn't clip us, but I'm wondering if it could. I'm more interested in, can we get rammed by other trucks that are jumping through a jump gate? Maybe we'll find out at some point. And I know we should always have a job going on. That's fair. Our alignment's off. We just didn't have good job selection at the board we were just hooked into. Taking a drink. Okay, here we are. Now we've got a story opportunity. May as well do that while we're here.
Breaker for Lucky J. You here for that job I mentioned?
Sure am. Give me the rundown.
I'm looking for someone to haul something to Emerald Junction. I do it myself, but I really need to get back to my workshop.
You don't mind going to Emerald Junction? Sounds great.
Give me a moment here. Okay, I've sent you the delivery schedule. If you're too early, there'll be nowhere to park the trailer. And if you're too late, Barrow won't need the shipment anyway. So the trick is to optimize your route. It might be a quick turnaround, but you can't make it too quick. You copy?
Roger Dodger.
Catch me on the flip-flop and let me know how it shakes out.
So this is interesting. We can't get there too early. In that case, should we pick up the cargo and... here's what we're going to do first. Before we do anything, we're going to seal that leak. How's the suit looking? 76%? Absolutely. Let's go seal that hull breach, you guys. Put some more steel plating on the space truck. The Vector Space Rig. Now the real question is, how do we keep getting holes in the truck when it's all covered in steel plating? You'd think we'd be indestructible at this point. Okay. No armor, that's right. We are cruising at a a delightful 0% hull integrity. So, you know, that might be part of it. So, show me that job. Perfect timing. Take up on the offer. You now have a consignment with a very specific delivery window. Grab the trailer and plan a route to Emerald Junction. Barrow will be expecting you.
You've been injured in an interstellar highway collision.
Alright, let's find out how that works.
Well, you have rights. Don't try to fight.
I'm tempted to take an easier job, but I do kind of want to figure out how this works. Maybe it's something where we can, like, leave it in system.
We'll fight for you, and we'll fight for your rig.
I've also been teased that we can haul multiple loads at the same time, because I saw stuff that was saying something along those lines in the skill tree. But that seems a little intimidating for the moment. Let me get a hand of the basics here first. This is just our second time playing. Okay. Oh, overshot that a little too much. Let's back it up. Ease it, Spaceman. Right on target. Throttle. There we go. And we have contact. There we go. Alright, we're hauling stuff. Stuff in quotations. I wonder what it could be. Story jobs pay like 1K? Yeah, but they progress the game, right? It is our first time playing. We're all new to this. We're on our way to Emerald Junction, so what's the quickest way to Emerald Junction? We'd go through Medusa 6 and then take the toll route? I don't think so. We'll head through Purity. Let's turn this rig around. You do want those upgrades. We do want those upgrades. Make a big wide turn. And let's set a course, Space Cadets. So you sound like a seasoned trucker yourself, Bull God. I gotta tell you, I'm loving the aesthetic of this game. It's been said on this program that this is very Vector Spaceman coded, all of this that we got going here, because if you're not familiar with the show, you guys, here, let's take a little tour here for a second. Welcome to the Vector Spaceman Show. I'm Vector Spaceman, your custodian of Harbor Station, the intergalactic gas station, as it were. Like, I've always pictured the setup that we've got going here, like, almost identical to what they've got going on in Star Trucker. And we've been doing this for years. So we appreciate this aesthetic, if you will. It's great stuff. And thanks for tuning in tonight. We're always glad to have seasoned gamesmen with us. Level 22, playing since it dropped, which was just a couple weeks ago, wasn't it? Or not too long ago. I remember seeing it, thinking, should we get it? Should we not? Like, you see those, like those space trucks. Like, look at this here. Like, you see those space trucks and you think, oh, this is perfect. This is like the coolest game ever. But the reviews were kind of middling, so I was like humming and hawing over whether we should pick it up. But I happened to see a friend of the show playing it about last week or so. And as soon as I saw like all the cab controls and stuff like that, I was immediately sold. I was like, absolutely. And here we are. Can I get a solar flare orange icy? Absolutely. We got solar flare orange ice, we got galactic green, and we got blue. Blue is its own flavor. As it is everywhere. That's just one of those understood universal truisms. Blue is its own flavor. We love blue! We absolutely love blue. It's a two-person developer team? That's rad. Now, the soundtrack is all unique as well. Surely they must have sourced that out. Or are they musicians as well? Whatever they got going on. It's a great team, it's a great game.
Breaker, this is the 1017.
Welcome to Purity.
We're getting scanned by the cops. Hold on.
Checkpoint inspection. Please be patient while security drones check for compliance.
What were we hauling again? Stuff? How on the level is stuff?
Inspection has concluded. Result is green.
Result is green.
Please enjoy the rest of your journey.
Let's refocus. Now, as I was saying, Breaker, this is the 1017 for Lucky J. Can I get you 20?
Who's calling?
GP checking on a report of an unregistered freight job.
Oh, jeez. Unregistered.
Something for sour candy?
What just happened? What just happened? Did I just hit something? Hull breach.
Quiet, huh? Well, I know you're running an under-the-table job.
No, you don't know that. You don't know
I'll
that.
inside this time, but just be careful in the future.
How did this happen?
Most folk at the DIV ain't as lenient as
Oh, we must have got hit by one of those space forklifts. Aw, man. Historia, how you doing? Welcome to the Vector Spaceman Show with friends. How is everybody doing on this lovely Tuesday evening? Flop a raid? Oh, we flopping? We flopping? We being big floppers? How are you guys doing? Thanks for tuning in to the Vector Spaceman Show. I'm your host, Vector Spaceman. If you're not familiar with the Vector Spaceman Show, I'm your host, Vector Spaceman, and this is Harbor Station. Your last stop on the way to deep space for fun times and cool games and animation and music and all sorts of cool stuff that we do around here. We're just playing ourselves a little Star Trucker tonight. A very cool game. Very on brand, very on aesthetic. We're doing trucker jobs in space. Can you believe that? Star truckin', as it were. Wow is right. What were you guys up to? We're going to do a little shout out here. If you guys are not familiar with Historia Gaming, longtime friend of the show, valuable space cadet, definitely give them a follow. Now check this out. We're in a crisis mode right now, you guys. We gotta get eyes on the game. Check this out. I gotta put my gaming hands back on. There we go. Oh geez, we're blacking out. Hold on. Something is wrong. Interior. We're dying from hypothermia. No. Oh shoot. You know what? It was worth it to say hello. It was worth it to say hello. You were flying some A-10s. Nice. Oh, we got picked up by the space paramedics. That's probably going to cost us. That cost us 4,100 space bucks. Save scumming time? Absolutely not. We just ride that debt. That's what we do. Prolonged exposures to freezing temperatures almost resulted in your death. I was just turning up the heat, man. I was saying hello to Raiders, game. Does the game not understand that? What does it expect me to do? Pause? Honestly. Took 2 man pads and kept on flying. That's a lot sturdier than our truck has been. Although I think they just applied some repairs for us. We got dinged. Recovery fee, repair fee, emergency aid fee, and refueling fee. So that should mean we have a malfunction in our climate regulator. Well, that's no good. Where's our climate regulator located? You know what? I gotta turn some lights on in here. This is the space truck. Let me just hit the lights. Climate regulator, UCC faults. Can't believe the space EMS doesn't know that you were just shouting at your raiders on twitch.tv.com/VectorSpaceman. Exactly. You did blow out big blow at some of your bombs, though? Well, that's what happens. Now, you can tell our truck is in pristine condition. 50% hull integrity. Covered in steel plating. I gotta find out where our climate regulator control is. It's up here. Our latest and greatest space cadet, Panic Cat. Thank you so much. Welcome to the crew. Okay, so we got a damage regulator here. Put that in the cell bin with all our other busted stuff. Unfortunately, I don't... that's not what I meant to do. That's 50 more than 0. Looks pretty good. Well, you know what? You're not wrong about that. When you're right, you're right. Let's just store this for resale later. And we've got no... Look at this. Gravity control at 4%. Suit charger at 5%. I don't really mind if the gravity goes out, I guess. But we have really got to get some supplies. And in order to get supplies, we need to get money. And presently, we have negative 6,300 space bucks. We are in some serious debtage. Okay. First things first. We need a new UCC for our climate regulator. Otherwise, we're going to continue to freeze to death. So where is the closest shop? Where's our cargo located, first of all? Our cargo is probably... Where are we, actually? We're in Atlas Prime. Our cargo must be floating around Purity somewhere. That kind of sucks. Oh, you know what? We were parked in a shop, which is exactly what we need. Let's redock. We need a UCC controller, and we could really use some more batteries, some more cheap batteries. Let's line this up. I know, we're gonna need air filters. Yep, requires servicing. We've only got 2 air filters that we're running with. But they're expensive too. And content. Alright, well, we can sell all of our garbage. We can buy... I would like to buy a couple of those. And a new air filter. And some low-cost batteries. Just for good measure. Oh! What's that put us at? Negative 10,000 bucks. It's getting hard out here for a spaceman. Okay, UCC, install. Spare. Install a new filter. Batteries. Close the door. Whoops. Pop this open. Spare one for when we need it. What else needs servicing? Gravity's about to go out. Suit charger's about to go out. Okay, so we'll take a battery down to the gravity controller. Swap that out. We'll pop this into mag controls just to let it drain fully. And I suppose we'll just store the other battery for whatever we need it for. Might put it into the suit controller. Might put it into the core controller. Growing the UCC lowers its lifespan? I did not know that. I did not know that. Look at this. It's fragile. It's at 70%. Man. Good tip, though. Good tip. We won't do that again, that's for sure. But honestly, I love that. I really love that. That little attention to detail. Alright. Radio on. Cab lights off. Here's the thing. So the cargo's in the Purity system, waiting for us. let's see if we can find another job here that'll take us to Purity. Because then we can sort of two birds, one stone this thing, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hard case in shelf and open to secure. So it sort of wedges itself in. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's actually a pretty good idea. I'll probably do that next time we get a chance to stop. See, what a valuable co-pilot we have tonight, you guys. Redeemed on-screen celebration. What is an on-screen celebration? That's the first time I've ever seen anybody do one of those. Does that do anything? I'll celebrate on stream. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but I'll give you a celebration. Celebrate good times, you guys. Come on. Big cheers for Panic Cat. Be right back celebrating. Yes, everybody celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on. Also, welcome back, Astoria. You missed it. You have to look at your. You'd have to look at your stream. Oh, I see. So it doesn't show up in the OBS platform. Okay. Well, maybe I'll watch the VOD later, you guys. Maybe I'll get to check it out then. But we appreciate that. Thanks so much. I can't recommend this game enough, you guys. If you like dumb little space sims, if you like space truckin', if you like space Americana. Oh, another one. Celebrate good times, you guys. Come on. Here, I'll even give you the old. Where we got them? Here, we got the. I'll give you the guns. Bam, 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 bam. We're celebrating. We're having a good time. We're having a great time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed. Let's back this thing up so we can get ourselves a Jorb. Thought about trying this out. It's on Game Pass. It's phenomenal. It's the game that I should be playing offline. Just to like kill time. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, I've decided, we should do this on stream. And connect. There we go. I expect that, because here's the thing, we're going to be taking a longer break pretty soon to work on the next Vector Spaceman and Friends animated special, our next Halloween special. So we usually take like a month-long break so I can work on that. That'll be coming up soon. Which means that by the time we get back from that, we might not be doing Star Truckin' on stream anymore. We might be doing something else. But at any rate, at some point, this will be like the perfect kill some time on my own, do a little truckin' type game. It's perfect. Hardcore LP? What does that mean? Oh, here we go. See, this is what I'm talking about. Something that takes us to Purity. We can drop it off. We can pick up the cargo that we dropped in system. Anything else going to Purity? No, so that's our best bet. We're gonna deliver a load of dried meat. Let's go pick up that cargo. Where's our cargo? It's way over there. Where's the gate to Purity? It's right over here. Man, they couldn't have parked that any closer. Well, all right. Tell you what we'll do then. We'll try to line it up, and then we'll try to coast to save some gas. I know about that trick. So here's what we do. set ourselves a heading. Right for the cargo. And then we're going to turn off drive assist. And now we can just take our hand off the thruster and coast. I'm a little worried though. I'm seeing a little more debris than I'd like at this elevation. Thankfully, we do have some hull integrity for once. So maybe we can tank a piece of space shrapnel or two. Maybe we'll just get lucky and cruise right through it. Or maybe I'll have to make an emergency maneuver. Some evasive maneuvers. Like that one looks like it's going to hit us. That one looks like it's coming straight for us. Bang! Oh, what did I just say? Alright, let's turn hull breach. And our hull's gone back to 0. Oh dear. And we're spinning out of control. But look at this. We got here. Right on time. We'll set up an attachment. And before we actually dock, we'll go ahead and try to fix those holes in the hull. Oh no! Alright, let's deal with that now. That's gonna float for a minute. Boy, we are not doing our best tonight, are we? Okay, suit charger is still charging, so it should be at 100%. Suit, how you doing? 100%. That's what we love to hear. Sorry, I meant hardcore playthrough. Gotcha. Alright, you guys. Mr. Jeff Bezos needs to get his money up, so unfortunately we're going to have to take a break for ads. I know we all hate ads. But somebody's got to buy another yacht. You know what I mean? So cross your fingers you won't get caught in them, because I know sometimes that does happen. But we'll see you guys in a minute, okay? While I patch some holes. We'll be right back on the Vector Spaceman Show. Alright, let's put some more stylish plating on the outside of our truck. Oh yeah, fashionable steel plating. There we go. Back into the airlock. And back on our way. So unfortunately, I feel like our load is already going to be pretty damaged. On account of we backed into it with speed and careless abandon. Now's a pretty good opportunity to try out that wedge trick. Yeah, look at that. Pretty smart. Okay, all is good. Hull integrity is critical. Yeah, we know. Alright, let's line up our cargo approach. I'm just gonna approach it from outside here. How's our gas? Less than half a tank. Okay. We'll have to fuel up again at some point. Okay. Welcome back from the ad. Hope you all survived unscathed. We're making our approach here after knocking the cargo crate out of the loading zone. which makes me suspect this thing is already not going to be worth our time because it's going to be all beaten up. And contact.
Welcome.
Trailer is at 2% integrity. Wow. So part of me thinks we should just cancel the contract. Another part of me wants to know how much we're going to get dinged for this. How much we're actually going to get paid for this. Just a few hundred in penalties? Let's see. Tell you what though, we're going to take the lane this time. I mean, the meat's still good. It's just the cargo container that's all beaten up. Because we backed into it with force and vigor. If there's one thing that Star Trekker has taught us, is that there's a lot more that you can bump into in space than you would expect. But man, if these station designs aren't just the best thing ever. We're going to see a lot of similar aesthetic choices when we finally get around to the 3D model, I can guarantee you that. Oh, look at this, they got a little convoy going here. We better do our trucker duty. Signal, there we go. On our way to the Purity jump gate. So that we can deliver this, so that we can pick up our old cargo, so that we can deliver that, so that we can keep moving on with the story beats. So that we can get more skill points, so that we can get more jobs. More important jobs. Don't clip the signage. There we go. And we should be able to pull off here. Doing a barrel roll. Let's see, no other hull leakages, just 0% integrity. Be glad that they're not modeling microparticles? Yeah, man, I don't want some tiny piece of debris just rocketing through my cab. We are in a bit of a debris field right here, though. Okay, pulling up. Ready to jump. One, two, three, punch it. I feel like this part never gets old, though. The little jump here, it just looks great. So there's our drop zone. There's the cargo that we lost. It's just kind of floating in between some structures. So I'm thinking what happened was we were pulling in, and then we got clipped by one of those forklift bots, which sent us spiraling. I'll be very eager to blame anybody but us. Certainly it wasn't our poor piloting skills. Certainly not. Okay, is this going to be a drive-through drop-off? It is. We love these. The drones are psychos, man. They got places to be. They don't care who gets in their way. Though at the same time, I really want to drive one of them. Show off our space forklift certification? Come on. So what I'm worried about when we go to like multiple trailer loads is how do you detach them? You gotta like back the correct ones in first, you know what I mean? And knowing this game, that's probably what they make you do. Is like pre-plan all that stuff. Okay, we didn't lose that much. Careless driving, $300, damaged cargo, $100. We still got paid for it. It wasn't a total loss. Oh, they come pre-linked? Okay, so they sort of set themselves up? Gotcha. Alright guys, let's go salvage that cargo that we left floating there. Why is it not showing up on our... There it is. We got 3 days and 14 hours to clear our debt of 9,000 space doubloons. And mind you, this cargo wasn't even coming to Purity. I'm pretty sure it was going to, yeah, Emerald Junction. This was just a pit stop on the way when we got accosted by those space cops doing their little inspection. Man, those forklifts look rad, and they've got like a mag connector as well. Let me drive one of those, man. Is it about to hit the top there? Nope, it ain't. Are we about to hit the bottom here? Whoa! Yes, we are! I got distracted looking at forklifts. I can see at least one leak. Pivot, pivot, pivot. Don't honk at me, man. I'm new. We're gonna get close. And the game not respecting raid welcome? That's true, yes. The game should know to, like, chill for a minute, man, while I'm welcoming raiders. Okay. Perfect opportunity for us to check on ship integrity. 3 holes. We're still charging the suit, technically. Have we got UCC trubs? Don't think so. But we do have to get out there and fix some holes. Let's go put some more stylish steel plating on the outside of our beautiful truck, you guys. Our beautiful truck. Now, all truckers need to have a cool, like, call sign on the radio, right? What should ours be, you guys? Can you think of a cool trucker name for the Vector Spaceman and his Vector Space Rig? Air is depleting. Well, that's probably because we're venting. I'm pretty sure we should have enough suit battery to patch up 3 holes. Might even have been able to get 4 or 5. Nope, nope. We're drifting. There we go. Alright, back in the airlock. And we're on our way. Open the door. Get on the floor. Let's take a look at oxygen, huh? Oxygen is good. One of our air filters does need to be replaced pretty soon, though. Once we get paid for this job, maybe we can go into even more debt by picking up a fresh filter. Who would have thought we'd have spent so much money on filters and batteries and UCCs? What does UCC stand for? I never looked it up in the manual. It's got to stand for like Universal Something Controller or something like that, right? Whew, that was a close one. Almost clipped that thing. I'm starting to think that perhaps we should have approached this from above. Whoa! Oh, you're just gonna stop? You're just gonna make an emergency stop right there, my dude? Alright, you know what? We're not gonna risk more collisions here. Universal control circuit. Okay. I was close. We got 2 of the words right, just not in the correct order. Let's grab this thing from above. We'll leverage the unique 3D properties of space. Like a glove. Check this out. Are we going to be able to make contact at this angle? Let's find out. Not a line, not a line, not a line. Alright, fine. We'll come at it again. How about... No?
At Moonman Dairy, we take pride in our livestock.
See,
We
I
keep
told
our
you they
cows
had moon
happy
dairy.
on micropastures with the purest oxygen and
That
only
moon
the
cheese,
finest
man.
synthetic grass. Don't settle for less. Request Moonman Dairy at your local grocery store.
I eat exclusively Moonman Dairy.
Star to star.
This is Gold Rock Radio.
What is the deal?
Radio for the
I am at kind of a funky angle, huh? Alright, surely we should have no problem backing it up at this point. Man, those forklifts. Come on, there we go. Okay, trailer integrity 0% because we were bashing it all over the place. But the stuff is still intact. How's our integrity? We're good, we're not leaking. We're on our way to Emerald Junction, yeah? Pretty sure that's the job. Sour candy, grab the trailer, plan a route to Emerald Junction. Now mind you, I'm not 100% sure how all of that rescue business cost us time-wise. We kinda fell unconscious. We just gotta make one jump, though. Arrive in Emerald Junction from February 10th, 3023, 10:26 a.m. Right now it's 12:11 in the afternoon of what day? Can't really tell. Oh, is it on the dash here somewhere? Not certain. Date unclear. I must be able to find that somewhere, though. We're gonna buzz the tower here. It's Sunday, can we tell? I'll check next time I got a good look at the dash here. Let's see. Menu has the date? Of course it does. Monday, February 10th, so it's the same day.
Try Gravitine before starting your journey.
Okay, so does that mean we're 2 hours late already? Uh-oh.
Star side up. Ask your doctor if Gravitine is right for you.
A little dash under the
Side effects may
clock.
include nausea, exhaustion, dizziness, headaches, heart palpitations, and space rash.
Broadcasting
Dash on the
non-stop across the galaxy. You're tuned to Gold Rock Radio.
It looks like we gotta wait our turn. We're not gonna try to rush it. We're not gonna try to skip the line. Let's pull up to the gate. ready to jump. 3, 2, 1. 7 dashes under the numbers. You're right, look at that. Sunday, Monday. There's so much detail in this game.
Lucky Jay, where you been, mate? I've been sat here waiting all day.
Sorry, Barrow, I passed out and I had to get sent back to another system.
Just hurry over to the drop zone before we lose permissions, will ya?
Can doobie. I mean, in my defense, it got very cold and then I passed out. And I had to get picked up by the space ambulance, the spambulance, if you will. Alright, is this going to be a drive-through drop-off, or are we going to have to back this thing up? Let's find out. It looks like it might be a drive-through. That fills me with confidence. The day went pear-shaped. It sure did. Yeah, we could drive this one straight through. Goodman Tower. That's a good name for a station. And look at this. It's even got a little diner car. They're all drive-through? Well, I've seen ones that are like right next to a wall that sort of necessitate having to back it up. I mean, maybe if you're really skilled, you could fit your truck through the other side. But for those ones, I usually just try to back it in.
If you're cruising around the galaxy with unsecured cargo, you're putting your health and safety.
Man, I am always cruising around the galaxy with unsecured cargo.
Shapes and sizes to keep your truck caps safe. Keep your cargo secure.
Oh my goodness! Damaged client property, negative $10,000. Whatever. What on earth? Unprofessional conduct, negative $2. So hold on, does that mean that my debt's gonna go up to like 20 grand? Let's find out.
Complete. Thanks, Lucky.
Oh, you're welcome, man. Oh, I guess I'm lucky.
Just-in-time delivery, but all's well that ends well.
No, I did not get dinged for that.
Since she's headed to Medusa 6, head that way if you want to catch up with her. As for me, it's back to the old grind.
Back to the old grind.
Catch you later, Lucky. This is Barrow out and in the clear.
Let's check out one of the shops here, and let's start talking trading, you guys. Hopefully there's some shop over at, what was this called? Tiger Rock Station. A lot of debris in the way as well. Okay, we got jobs. Have we got shop? Maybe not. Well, at least we can look for jobs while we're here. Debris proximity, yes. Shops on Goodman? Okay. I wish we could tell that a little better, you know? The game wants you to remember a lot of stuff, and I don't hate that. I feel like there are some things that could be a little more straightforward, accessible, if you will. Coming in, and contact. Let's get ourselves a jorb while we're here. There's a story beat over at Medusa 6. Anything going to Medusa 6? Emerald Junction to Medusa 6. This is Emerald Junction. With a payout of 3 grand? Composite girders. quartz going to Atlas Prime. I mean, I think this is the thing to do right here. Delivery window between 3:29 and 5:05. Okay. So we're about to learn about just-in-time deliveries then. Let's hit up the shop, which is over at Goodman Station, allegedly. That's Goodman over there, isn't it? Goodman Tower. Gotta watch out for the debris. How's our gas? Quarter tank. We can get at least one more jump off a quarter tank. See, I feel like eventually I'll get so used to these songs on the radio that we could try to do them for like the karaoke nights and stuff that we do here sometimes. Because I've always wanted to do like space filk music on karaoke nights. We could definitely throw these into the rotation too. Alright, Star Break Supplies. Pressed the wrong thruster. We're backing it up.
To Gold Rock Radio.
So here's my burning question then, Bull God. Since you're the resident expert for tonight's stream, what's the lowdown on trading? Handle idea, Bash Vector? We're Bash Vector. Because we literally cannot stop ramming into things. So is trading basically just arbitrage between stations? Buy stuff low at certain stations and sell it high at other stations? Or what is trading exactly? Local prices. So textiles, we can get cheap textiles here. Oh, you check your map for it. So for example, cotton, workwear carton, sorry. But that is textiles. So it's cheaper here than normal. 20% discount, that's not bad. So we'd buy this here for $1,100, go to another station where it costs more or even is just at parity. It usually sells for $1,500, and then sell it there. Can't buy because in debt. Well, there is that technically. I guess if you're going to call us out on that, then yes, technically we're in terrible debt because it's not considered essential. But we can buy batteries and air filters and other stuff, right? I believe so. So that's got a full charge. That's shock sensitive. That's empty. So we've got a semi-working UCC. And we got a full battery. I'm saying let's buy another full battery. Because look at this. They're cheaper here, technically. Oh, what a steal. Save $10? Don't mind if I do. We've got an empty fuel canister. Batteries could get you out of debt. What do you mean batteries could get us out of debt? Like buying batteries and then selling batteries somewhere else. Is that what you mean? Like we go to a place where batteries are super expensive, sell them there. That's an interesting play. Or what about gas? Could we do that with gas too? I guess technically we could. Except gas is expensive here. Okay, well, that's not the worst idea in the world, because look, all these batteries are cheaper, and we can buy batteries. So we'll just stock up on batteries. We'll use them as a store of wealth, of value. Look at us. Look at the big brain on Spaceman, you guys. Alright, let's grab our delivery carton. We'll bring it up to the airlock. Drop it, pop it, open the door, get on the floor, load up our batteries. So these are not batteries for using. These are batteries for cruising.
Hungry? Thirsty? Tired? Get off the
Close
galactic
that.
road and stop at
Pick it up.
Starbreak. Starbreak is always friendly,
Back
always
below.
stocked and always open. Whether you're hauling or commuting,
Drop it,
Starbreak
pop it,
has
so
what
that it
you
doesn't
need. Drive
bust
by
out here.
today.
Sit back and slow
Alright,
it down
levels.
with Gold Rock Radio.
Something's wrong here. We have a completely dead power cell. May as well sell that then. Or I guess we won't yet. Even a dead power cell, it looks like, is still worth... like it's still affected by local price variation. Blues for use? Are those the really cheap ones? Those are the ones I've been buying most of the time. It is, okay. So let's take a look at the map here. Look at that! Okay, so we can look for local prices. So we got a discount on textiles there, which is where we are. But if we were to head back to Purity, let's say, food and drink, nothing to do with textiles, but if we were to find some place where textiles cost more, for example, if there were such a place, then we can make a cool run. I get the idea, though. Energy costs more in Atlas Prime. So we should sell batteries in Atlas Prime, is what it sounds like. Is what it sounds like to me. Atlas for batteries. Now, here's a question. Do these prices fluctuate, like, day by day, different places, stuff like that? Because that would be very cool. How's our gas looking? We got a quarter tank? I think we can make it on a quarter tank. They do? That's radical! That's great, because then you can't just cheese it. Alright, let's go pick up some cargo, huh? We got some expensive girders to take to Medusa 6. Again, we're cutting across here, so let's make some slight adjustments so that we don't hit stuff. We are learning so much from our valued, experienced space cadets, you guys. Alright, we're gonna pick up this cargo. We gotta go to Medusa 6, so we can take the freeway, or we can take the tolled highway, as it were, to get there. Oh yeah?
I don't think that gate will work for you just yet.
Oh, I'm not going for the
Try again
gate,
after
man.
CP grants you clearance to the mineral colonies.
I'm just here to pick up my girders. My composite girders. All day, every day. That's all I want to do is deliver composite girders. Is that so much to ask? Alright, backing her up. We're about to clear so much debt with this one, you guys. Backing her in, backing it up. And contact.
Hey, LJ. A lot of jobs for someone like you in the mineral colonies.
Oh, thanks,
though,
Eddie.
so maybe head back once
I know I need clearance. You don't have to tell me that. Haven't sussed it out, but it seems like every 6 hours or a jump forward in time, those prices changes. Okay. Is there any way to, like, guesstimate, though? Like, to know that Atlas Prime, you know, usually has more expensive energy, but, like, it might vary between, like, 5 to 20% or something like that. I wonder if anything stays consistent or if it's all random. Because you'd think you would expect some degree of how you say, like, stability. Alright, so we could either make the jump to Purity, then to Atlas Prime, then to Medusa 6, or take the highway. I'm just thinking, how fast do we have to make it to Atlas Prime to cash in on our battery purchases? I think we're going to take the expressway.
You'll need clearance, though, so maybe head back once GB
Might
sorts
decay
you
a
out.
bit before changing. Yeah, maybe it doesn't make like a sudden... Like, it probably doesn't go like, okay, every 6 hours we're going to re-roll and everything's random. Maybe it's like a delta value that gets applied every 6 hours or something like that. So you can see it change. Alright, let's get out of this debris field. I'm not trying to lose any value on these girders. We'll take the expressway to Medusa 6. And then we can take the regular route to Atlas Prime, drop off those batteries for a cool 20% gain. That should net us a little bit. And we might wipe out half of our debt just with a couple of jumps here. Alright. Easy. This is a really precarious jump gate. Like, there's a lot of debris floating around here. A lot of debris that I'm not trying to collide with. Thank you very much. We gotta ease it, ease it. This guy's gonna try to jump me in line. Something like that was going for a 75% upsell on some electronics. Got there and it was 60 after 2 jumps. Can take any of the 3 gates. Oh yeah, I guess we could have taken any of the 3 gates, huh? They're all going to the same place. Whoops. We're lined up for this one though. We'll take this one. Hopefully the AI trucks will respect the rule of dibs. We got here first. Come to a complete stop. That's a nasty little alignment, but if it works, it works. So we spend 150 on the jump gate. In the long run, probably better for us than spending on gas.
This is an automated inspection checkpoint. Please be patient
How are
while we
our...
check for compliance with local regulations.
Okay, suit's not charging anymore.
Thank you for your time. You are clear to proceed.
Okie
Have a
dokie.
safe trip.
Thank you. Alright, let's hit that drop zone first. Let's look at the map here. We're in Medusa 6. Electronics are cheaper here. Gas is more expensive here. Okay. So we won't fill up here. How's gas looking in Atlas Prime? Gas is the same cost. Where is gas cheap then? Gas was cheaper in Emerald Junction. Gas is not available in Edgeburg. See, that looks like a pretty nifty run right there. Energy's 10% off in Onyx. It's 23% more in... Oh wait, do I have this backwards? Why is it green if it's up? Because from the perspective of selling stuff, that's considered good. So it's presenting this from the perspective of the seller, not from the buyer. Okay. Except for gas. That it is presented from the perspective of the buyer. Tanktown does have cheap gas. Look at that. But then you gotta go all the way to Tanktown. You know what they say about folks from Tanktown? They say they got cheap gas. Alright, I'm gonna try to skirt the sour candy meeting zone. We'll come back to that later. Proximity warning. I see rocks. I'm trying to avoid those. I'm just not seeing lanes out here.
Every day, children rely on us to get thousands of truck drivers back home. AstroCo.
Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure these debris fields and stuff are not static. Like, they move through the map as well, don't they? Or are they just floating there waiting for me to crash into them?
With Gold Rock Radio.
If we slowed down, we'd be able to figure that out pretty easy. Oh my goodness! Oh! That was a close near collision. That one wasn't even my fault. That's just some crazy AI driving, man. Gas, gas, gas. We're okay for the moment. Go fast. They Oh, they're randomly generated. Go fast enough, they pop up in front of you. Well, that's just sneaky. That's just dastardly is what that is. Perfect delivery, you guys. I don't think we had any trouble with that one. Careless driving. Damaged property. Man. Still, 3,000 clams for some synthetic girders or whatever. Pretty good. Alright, now we're gonna jump from Medusa to Atlas Prime. We're gonna look for a job first, obviously. We're gonna fuel up, I think. We should probably pop one of those blue batteries into Core B. Let's do that. Blue battery, blue battery, blue battery. Alright, you guys, we're gonna go look for the job board. You guys are gonna get to enjoy some ads. I'm sorry to have to do that to you. Twitch makes us do it. We can't avoid the ads. So chill for a minute, we'll be back before you know it, and we'll be off on another run. And hey, cross your fingers, you might not even get hit by that ad, but if you do, just know Spaceman's thinking of you. We'll be right back. Alrighty, let's go find ourselves 2 minutes of my life stolen. We're heading to the business hub. which also has gas nearby, so that's great. And maybe we'll buy some more batteries here while we're at it. What's the price of batteries here in Medusa 6? Electronics, whoops. Electronics in Atlas Prime don't have any restricted cargo explosives and narcotics. I never even noticed that there was restricted cargo.
Relax with Gold Rock Radio.
Okay, step 1, get ourselves a Jorb. Oh, it's down there. My bad. Yeah, that's not going to do it for us. Welcome back, Space Cadets, those of you who have survived. The adage. We're pulling into the job board. Get ourselves a boring job. Not aligned. Man. Maglock ready, there we go. We just have to do a little swing. There we go. Now we want something that we can take to Atlas Prime. That's a pretty good one. Expires in 4 minutes. Well, it's the only thing on the board, so we'll take it. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to load up on as many batteries as we can get. This Atlas Prime is looking like a prime place to sell batteries. Then we're going to go gas up because we can only make it 11 kilometers, it's telling us. And I do not want to be stuck stranded having to call for some emergency gas like a fuel rat or something like that. Map check? We should do a map check. Now here's a question. Is there like some fuel rat service or something like that? Like if I run out of gas out in the middle of nowhere, with no means of, you know, saving myself. What happens? Do we get picked up? And we should do that map check. So Atlas Prime energy is still selling at a cool 23% margin. Jerry cans can be loaded. Yeah, we had to use a jerry can one time when we ran out of gas. But now that jerry can is empty. So I'm saying if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you got no gas, you got no jerry can, what becomes of you? Bullgod might be such a professional that that's never happened. But these are the sort of things that we have to worry about. And... really? Maglock, there we go. No fuel rats, so we have to start a new game is what it means. Or we have to get out and push. Battery, 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 battery. Our airlock is chock full of batteries. Let's go gas it up. Where's the gas station? Gas station is right there. Thankfully, we've got just enough gas to get to the gas station. Never ran out, but had to use cans to limp to fuel stations. Sell your empty cans? Well, can you fill up cans at a gas station? Or do you just have to buy new full cans? Maybe that's what you have to do. Because yeah, if I can't fill up my jerry can again, then I should sell it. Pulling in for the full-serve gas station experience. No way to refuel? Then we'll sell it the next chance we get. Once we pull into Atlas Prime, we'll sell that empty one. Ooh, I was gonna say, please don't flip that. Please don't flip the side of that light there. Alright, overshot it. Bad aim. Find yours from salvage beacons. So we've still not done any salvage business. We'll get to that at some point, I'm sure. We're still new to the concept of trading. Alright. This is going to cost us a pretty penny. This might eat into all of our battery arbitrage. But you want a full tank. Look at that. Ooh, 1,700 bucks in the red. Thank you, gas. Alright, now let's go pick up that cargo. It's time to get a move on. This might be our last run for the night, you guys. We're going to deliver this cargo, we're going to see what that battery move can net us, and then we might call it there. We've learned a lot this evening. Sensor upgrade from Moonbaby. Ah, so you got to do the story stuff. That's why I like doing the story stuff. So you do story stuff, that gets you sensors, and I'm guessing, like, they're always complaining that I'm not allowed to go into certain zones, so probably stuff like that too. Contracts and what have you. Alright, let's thread these asteroids. Yeah, like there's no reason that there should be tiny rocks around here. They're just spawning obstacles, man. They're just making me work to keep my hull integrity up. But you know what's great? We have not had a hull breach in like a hot minute. We are being very, very careful. His docking camera is just like the best.
To celebrate. Fireworks
Very immersive.
Direct has you covered. Our firework bundles
Very simulant.
highly pigmented and easily customizable for whatever
Okay, we're hauling nitrogen, you guys. We gotta make it to Atlas Prime.
Beware that fireworks abandon several sectors. Please check local laws.
Somewhere around 350. It's now 341. Okay, so we're on the clock. Next stop, Atlas Prime. We'll take the proper lane. Cutting through the business depot. Going to be late? Yeah, we'll probably get fined. We'll have to make up for it with our battery deal. See, we got into this game just to be a cool little space trucker, and we accidentally became a battery salesman. A sector-to-sector battery salesman. There it is, you guys. There's the gate. We're on our way.
This is Sour Candy looking to kill some time. Got any apple ears out there? What about you, LJ?
Trying
Want to play a little
to
game?
drive Sour Candy. And that's a huge asteroid in my way. But also, yes. Sure, I'll play.
I'm so excited. I wanted to try this for so long. Anyone else around? Moon baby, back at you, Candy. Though, seems strange of you to be killing time when you're always running out of it.
This is Red Eddie pitching in. Candy's always got too much time, or too
So many
little, if you
characters.
ask me.
Ha ha. I'm excellent with my time, thank you very much. Just stuck at the bank a while because I missed my dumb loan appointment. But anyway, enough of that boring stuff. Everyone, welcome to Sour Candy's amazing, fantastic Galaxy Trivia Game!
Galaxy Trivia, you guys.
Might be
Are
too
you
many
ready to be
answers.
trivial?
Here's how it works. I'll ask a few questions, and the first person to radio the right answer gets a point.
Hex yeah. Sounds fun.
Is there a prize? Oh, I didn't think that far ahead. Winner gets, bragging rights, and bragging rights are like gold around here. Alright,
See,
players,
they're trying to trip
I think
me
it's
up.
time. Let's get started.
By making me answer stuff when I'm trying to drive.
Starbreak has what type of animal as their adorable mascot?
Pig.
Lucky Jay's got it. Skip the Pig is on every other billboard around here.
I just guessed.
1 point for Lucky. Okay,
Oh, you
on
put
to
it in the
next
chat.
round. Now, you all know me, and how I've made volatile chemicals a hobby.
You say that like it's a good thing, sis.
Here, we'll answer this one
Which makes it a good thing.
before we make the jump.
But this bit of trivia is something everyone should know.
Oh, everyone should know that.
Question 2. What does TNT stand for?
I think it's methyl.
That's not even close.
I was wrong.
Candy, you're out of your dynamite-loving mind if you think any of us know that. Hey, dynamite is totally different. But yeah, maybe that wasn't as easy as I
Not a
thought.
chemist, you guys. Not a chemist.
This is JP Broadcasting. Mind telling me what you're all up to? We're in the middle of a nail-biting episode of Sour Candy's Marvelous Amazing
Oh, good thing we gassed up. That drop zone's a ways
At
out
least I
there.
think that's what it was called. Listen, Candy, I don't want to be the fun police, but you're being a bunch of windjammers. You gotta wrap it up. We're almost done, I promise. 2 more minutes, please. Alright,
It's space radio, man. What? We can't just broadcast whatever we want to do? We can't just stream on the CB?
Right. I've got one last question for you
Okay,
all.
one last question. Oh, I don't know any of the names of these songs.
Obviously, that was the incredibly
Obviously.
talented Velvet Bandwagon. But for the final point, what was the name of that award-winning track?
Open Road.
I'm pretty sure it's Rusty Gold.
I don't know.
Correct, Moon Baby? You get the final point. Now let me tally the scores.
We got 1 point at least. That's good.
1 point here, another there, and... Uh-oh, looks like we've got a tie.
Not a tie.
Time for lightning round. I've got 5 more rounds. You're pushing your luck here, Candy. And don't y'all have something else to be doing? Something a little more productive? Now you're really being the fun police. Okay. Well, thanks for helping me pass the time, everyone. I'll catch y'all again soon.
Catch you around, sis.
I like that it incentivizes you
Hey, partner. Seems like you've been making friends.
to learn more about the world, though. That's pretty cool.
There if you don't have someone here to bend on occasion. Anyway, I got a
Can we
small
pass
favor
this
to
guy?
ask. Come find me in Emerald Junction when you got some time. I'll be over at Goodman Tower.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was such a close one. But we passed the other truck. All's well that ends well. I'm getting used to, like, turn, then brake, then accelerate in order to get the most out of it. You can't try to Tokyo drift your truck through these things. Why they gotta be angled, man? Re-elect delivery job? What does that mean? Re-elect delivery job. Oh, reselect. Reselect, right? before 5:26 p.m. What time is it now? It's 5:18. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get it.
Rocking from star to star.
This is Gold Rock Radio.
Radio for the road.
Just in time delivery, you guys. Let's line this bad boy up. And this should give us a couple cool grand. Are we too high? We're like right through it. Okay. Let's adjust. Now this should be fine. Just back it right in, nice and easy. Oh geez, oh geez, oh geez. Nope, we got it, we got it. Look at that. $1 off for careless driving, another for damaged property, somehow. Hey PK, how are you doing? Need to practice in the cab driving? Exactly. It's the depth perception, the vastness of space. How's space trucking going? Check this out. We just dropped off a big delivery, and we are only 14,000 space dollars in debt. So, you know, I think it's going pretty good. I'd say we're doing pretty well. But here's what we're really here for. We have got a cab full of batteries that we're trying to sell for a profit here at the station. Let's find ourselves... here we go. Harmony Link's got to have a shop. You're doing good, just doing some art. We love some art. What you working on this fine Tuesday evening? Something for stream, perhaps? Or just a personal project? Wasn't Buffy's silly Smash stream so great the other night, PK? PK and I were both part of another streamer, Space Buffoon's little special stream that they put together where they made little, like, Super Smash Bros., like the Mii Fighter versions of everybody as NPCs, and then just let them clash. And it was great. It was so much fun to watch. We gotta pull into the cash and carry here. Only that much in debt? Exactly. Is it the most we've ever been in debt? No. So, you know, it's only that much in debt. Ooh, a really big video project. We love a little big video project. Can't wait to see how that turns out. We're going to be working on our own little big video project pretty soon. Oh, we've got batteries floating around the cab, cutting off my view of our docking camera. Because our gravity and suit batteries are completely depleted. Well, in that case, we will sell everything but one of our blue batteries. Come on, dock. Come on, dock. Connected. Not gonna lie, I was really hoping for a Canada clash for the final. Yes, exactly. PK, of course, another fellow Canadian streamer. Okay, sell the expensive batteries. And the dead ones. That one's full, that one's full, that one's full, that one's full. That's going to net us $8,000, almost $9,000 reduce. That's going to wipe out most of our debt just like that, and we're going to sell the jerry can because we don't need that. Bull God, that was an excellent idea. Transit trade, we got a Chivo for that. We made $5,000 from trading. What a spectacular haul. Let me go put a battery into here. Well, actually, we got one right here, don't we? Picking it up, popping it up, popping it in. And we can sell that dead one while we're here as well. What's wrong here? We got a dead UCC. Okay, we can sell that because we've got a spare one down below. Albeit a little bit damaged because we did bump it into stuff. That's also basically a dead power cell. We will pop it in here to completely drain it and replace it with a not so dead one. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We'll put batteries where they're most crucial. There we go. How's everything else look? Mag connection is fine. Suit is decent. Oxygen's getting low, but we've got backups in case we need it. Awesome. Maybe next time we'll get to Clash. Maybe next time. There's got to be another one of those streams. Alright, so we've still got 3 days and 9 hours to clear another $5,000 worth of debt. But now that we know about doing, like, how you say, battery runs and stuff like that, trading, like, that's really going to change how we do our deliveries. Definitely. We're not just going to be hauling, we're going to be hauling little cargo supplies as well. Howdy, how do you like this? Well, Thick Mister, I gotta say, it's kind of the perfect game for us. Welcome to the Vector Spaceman Show. I'm your host, Vector Spaceman, and if you didn't know, we are the hosts, the custodians, right here at Harbor Station, a little intergalactic rest stop on your way to the vast frontiers of digital space. So something like this is kind of like right up our alley, this world of space truckin' Americana. It really fits our aesthetic. Yeah, it's kind of the best thing ever. I'm enjoying it. We're learning a lot tonight. Thankfully, we've got some veteran players in the chat who are helping us get through some things. Yeah, having a blast, having a blast. How are you doing, Thick Mister? Thick Monsieur? I hope you're having a fine Tuesday, a fine start to your week. Bullgod says battery and air filters are the only things you can trade in debt. Now, what are filters considered? We've got a dead filter, so we should pull that out in anticipation of selling it. That's our dead one, that's our dead one. Guess we can sell it right here, right now. And look at this, air filters are cheaper here, so we may as well pick one up, right? I mean, that's gonna put us in debt again, but it's not like we can not have working air filters. And we should probably store these down with the other ones. Now, does dropping batteries also damage them? I'd imagine that it would. Because these ones, it looks like, are slightly damaged. And it's probably because we've been bumping into stuff, bumping around. Air filters are general goods, okay. So anything that says cheap general goods, that's what we should be looking for. Dropping anything damages it. Okay, good to know. So here at Atlas Prime, general goods are cheap. General goods are even cheaper at Medusa 6. So if we were to find some place where general goods cost more, like the Purity system, or the Emerald Junction, for example, then we can make a killing. By 10% arbitrage. I hear it's a good time, just haven't even heard of it. I had heard of it, and I was like kind of hesitant about picking it up because it had kind of middling reviews, but I saw it being played the other week. Look at this, look at this. The interior of the cab, so many controls. Everyth's interactive. We've got so much display, we've got so much stuff to manage. We've got our e-brakes, we've got our thruster controls, heaters, all that stuff. Hull integrity is at 0 because we keep hitting stuff. Our system view, different views, backup view. Look at this truck. It's all battered and beaten up, and it's covered in steel plating because we keep hitting stuff. But it's our truck. It's perfect, perfect just the way it is. And look at this style, man. This style. Everything's, like I said, so American trucker Americana. The music in the game is all unique, made just for this game. It's perfect. It's perfect. Indeed, another good day. How was yours? So far, so great. So great, though. Gas cans are exempt. We digging our way. Yes, we are digging our way out of debt. 7,700 in the red. But that's just a few jumps, a few jobs, and then we're back in the green, baby. Absolutely. All right, that said, though, unfortunately, you guys, I think we are going to have to call it there for the night. We can only go a few hours on these streams, so we're going to have to call it quits. We're going to have to say goodbye, but fingers crossed, we're going to be back next week. Look at Tank Town? Okay, let's look at Tank Town first. Tank Town. General goods. Ooh, energy. Look at that. Energy down 23%. Do a battery run from Tank Town to... I guess you gotta go through the junk fields in order to get to Tank Town. But any place you could sell energy at a Tank Town. Ooh. And you get cheap gas, too. Look at that Tank Town. So here's what I'm thinking. Next week, we've got... I'm pretty sure I've some recordings for the special scheduled on the Tuesday. So that means we might not stream Tuesday. But if we can make time, we might be back on Wednesday, but I'm going to try our best to get another stream in before we take our big long hiatus before the Halloween special, our big animated Halloween special. If you guys didn't know, if you're not familiar, one of the big things we do here on the show, and you can check it out in one of our YouTube playlists, because we keep all of our animations over there, is we do little skits and specials with fellow virtual streamers, fellow VTubers. We put together little shows, little skits, little ditties. Our next Halloween special is going to be November 2nd, that weekend, or somewhere around there. That's what we're shooting for right now. It's going to be big. It's like a thing that runs like an animation that runs like a half hour, usually, something like that. Full of jokes, full of japes, always a good time. And you get to see some of the familiar faces that show up here on the Vector Spaceman show. Starring me, your one and only Vector Spaceman. So check it out, you guys. Definitely give it a look-see. Yes, PK, another Vector animated special. PK is a veteran background character in our animated specials. And of course, we are going to be putting the call out for more background extras this time as well. So if anybody's interested in that, then definitely check us out over on the Twitter page, because that's usually where we post the links for those when we're organizing those. That'll be in the next week or so as we start The Call, or guest stars and extra special background characters. Okay, but you guys, that's where we're going to call it for tonight. So let's swap things over here. Let's head back to the station. Let's get ready to close things out. I'm just going to save here real quick. Save game. Yeah, save over the slot. That's fine. Okay. Here we go. We'll take our cap off for now. And there we go. Fun fact, I drew the cosplay PNGs for the last one while I was on vacation because the day I got back was the day before the due date. That was for the Anime North skit. Was that for that one? That was a good look. All right, before we close things out, let's take a gander over on the twitch.tv, see if there's any friends of the show who are streaming tonight. We can go say hello. We can go say, how do you do? We can go say, howdy doody. It looks like friend of the show, Game Grotto, Megan Dawn of the Game Grotto. Virtual streamers and independent game developers who are working on their latest game are streaming tonight, so maybe we'll go say hi to them. That seems like a good choice. Let me set that up real quick. I hope you guys had some fun tonight. I really appreciated having your knowledge here, Bull God. We definitely wouldn't have even touched trading if it weren't for some of the tips you gave us. Game Grotto. So everybody, here's the deal. Meg's working on some 3D models for their newest game. So it's a little art stream that we're going to go say hi to. Very chillax, very cool. So everybody, on your best behavior, say nice things, do your best, all that jazz. And we'll see you again next week sometimes. That's the hope. That's the plan. Until then, of course, Space Cadets, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in tonight, wherever and whenever you are. You can join us again Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll put a little notice out. Same time, same place, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here at Harbor Station. We'll catch you on the other side, Space Cadets. Until then, of course, no matter what life throws your way, good luck and Godspeed. This is Vector Spaceman signing off. Stick around for that raid because we're about to send you off for some more great content for your evening. Take care, everybody. Thanks for showing up again. Hope you all have a great evening, great rest of your week, great weekend, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye-bye, you guys.